Hello, hello, my friends, and welcome to the stream tonight. What is going on, everybody that's already here? Thanks so much for joining us. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Switching it up this week. We are switching it up. Normally it would be Monday night Jackbox, but instead it's Monday night indie games. Monday night indie game it is, because we may have a special Jackbox stream on Friday, so still getting some information on that. But welcome into everybody who is already here. What is going on, my friends? Welcome, welcome, welcome one and all. Good to see Legion, Shorky, and Ghost already here. Hopefully your Monday has been magnificent as always. I actually had to do quite a bit of work today. Beginning of the month is usually a little busier for me at actual work, so I had to actually do some stuff there, a little more than normal. Having to basically fire 2 people because they're just not doing their jobs, so that's always fun. That's always fun stuff. Got to do that. It's kind of stressful. Not really stressful, but just time-consuming and annoying. Maybe stressful is the right word. I don't know. What's going on for you? How's your Monday been? How's your Monday been? Question of the day for everybody is, what sounds do you enjoy? Hey, Jungle. Jungle, we were playing a game yesterday that I saw you had on your wish list. I hate you missed it. We were playing, my nose is like driving me insane right now. We were playing, Lake. We were playing Lake yesterday. I think you had that on your wish list. I hate that you missed it. Yep, Lake, thank you. But tonight, we're switching it up and we're starting a new game, that being Rainswept. So my understanding, I don't know much about it, but here's the game info tag right there. So that's the link to the game if you want to check it out on Steam as well. It also has a tracking link, so a very small way to support me. It doesn't really support me, but it helps kind of the IGC out. If you click that link, then that is, if you click that link, then it is like a view kind of thing for the Steam page of the game through us, through me. So it's like a tracking thing. So if you want to help me out very slightly, just click the link. Look at it for a second, close the page. Oh, you didn't want the game to be spoiled? Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Thank you, Jungle. Look at that. You already helped me out tonight. I appreciate that, friend. But technically, I have one of those for every one. I just always forget to link it, but tonight I actually remembered, so I need to start posting those. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started on Rainswept. This is actually a little bit of an older game. I didn't realize this, but apparently it came out in 2019. Did it really, Jungle? Did it really tell you that? That's bizarre. It's just like a referral link through Steam. That's weird. I will, if you're being serious, no, that's supposed to be how it is, or at least that's how they sent it to me. Let me check. Let me double check, make sure it's not a typo. No, that's how they all are. That's how the referral link works. It's s.team/a blah blah blah. Yeah, that's how they all look. Okay, I'll report that. I'll report that in the indie game channel here. I'll do it right now. 1 second. Okay, there we go. I went ahead and let the owner know, because that's probably something important, because you don't want something like that to happen whenever somebody uses a referral link kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. Good to know. Thanks for the information on that, Jungle. All right. So anyway, where were we at? We were starting at Rainswept. That's what we're doing. We're starting Rainswept tonight. So like it says there in the description, it's a murder mystery detective adventure. I love some detective games, so I think this might be right up our alley. I think it's going to be another fun playthrough. It's going to be another fun playthrough, hopefully. I did forget to check how long it is. I'm like so off my game right now. I I forgot to like check everything beforehand. I don't have my stream paused. Everything is dying. Everything is dying. All right, how long to beat? Let's take a look. How long to beat Wind? Is it Windswept? Windswept. Not Windswept. Rainswept. Rainswept is the game we're playing tonight. Man, my brain is not working right now. Okay, cool. It's looks like it's a 5-hour game at max, so perfect. So this might be a single night playthrough, potentially. Could be a single night playthrough, potentially. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. You're doing some yard work? All right, Jungle, sounds good, friend. Let's jump into the game here, friends. Let's jump into Rainswept. Even though it's just a book. And I think the game is frozen, actually. Did I kill the game? I think I killed the game by alt-tabbing it right when it launched. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. There we go. There we go. So what's happening for everybody? Anybody have an answer to question of the day? Anybody ever played this game before since it's a little older? Have you seen it played by somebody else? This game contains references to topics such as something, suicide and trauma. Worth mentioning. If you are sensitive to those topics, keep that in mind. Alright, where is our game? Game capture? Yeah, it's set to Rainswept. I literally tested this earlier. Why is it not showing up? I didn't mean to click quit. Is this gonna be one of those nights? Is this gonna be one of those nights? Here, let me just turn back on the music. Let me just turn back on the music for now. Shorky, you enjoy rain because rain is cool. Fair enough. Ghost says, jacuzzi jets in the gym. That's interesting. The sound of jacuzzi jets? Why would the sound of jacuzzi jets? I understand the feel. Hey, now it's working. Who knows why it wasn't picking up before? That was weird. Who knows why it wasn't picking up before? But now it is, and that's what matters. All right. I think we have everything rolling now. I think we have everything rolling now. Just maybe. Just maybe. A Pavlov's dog? Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Sounds like you go to a pretty fancy gym, Ghost, if it has freaking jacuzzis at the gym. Although that seems kind of nasty, though. Because everybody's like all sweaty. I mean, I guess you're supposed to shower beforehand, but even so, it still seems kind of nasty. Although I guess all public shared water sources are kind of inherently nasty, right? Oh, my neck just hurt. Oh. There's a pain. Oh. The heck? Got like right there. It's like extremely painful. Oh, that hurts. Okay, I can't twist my neck that way tonight. I can't twist my neck that way. Alright. Alright, let's get this going, friends. Oh, and by the way, I did forget to mention this is an indie game showcase. So, shout out to IGC. I think we have a command for that too, right? I'm breaking down before your eyes. I think so. Yeah, there's the Indie Game Collective link. So thanks to IGC for getting this game for me. Breaking down. I really am. Cuzzy says, for question of the day, you enjoy the sounds of brass instruments and piano since you grew up with both your family members playing. Oh, really? Your family plays the saxophone? I don't think you mentioned that before, Cuzzy. So you had to go to their band practices, and you may not be good at piano, but it's a nice instrument. Yeah, it's fair. Let's turn down the audio a little bit here. It's just a little loud still. That sound good? How's the volume sound now? It sounds better, right? More manageable? Legion was here. She said she was getting some knacks, and I assume she meant snacks. Alright, let's jump in to Rainswept. Oh, wait, I should do this. I should do this. October 7th, 1996. Oh! Well, it wasn't joking about the warning at the beginning. It was not joking at all. Wowzer. Music is by Mechanic. Armand Sandu. Hey, that looks kind of like me, except a suit. You have a friend who's a delivery driver, Delonius? You showed him Lake? Nice. Doesn't talk to people? Yeah, that's fair. Maybe back in the 80s he would have, Delonius. Rainswept. Dun, dun, dun. Detective Bearded, yep. Monday, 7:35 a.m. October 7th, 96. Was it, what was it before, October or something? Press E or left mouse button to interact with objects. There's no mouse. Gamepads can be enabled from the options. Right. We're just going to use mouse and keyboard here. Look at, use, talk to, item, skip repeated dialogue, space, interact with E, run, move that. Okay. It's really coming down. Hope I don't catch a cold again. Welcome to Pineview, achievement unlocked. Oh, okay, this is weird. Oh my lord, the way people's arms and legs look in this are already deeply distressing me. Deeply distressing me. Also, wait, why am I switching my hand of which hand my cigarette's in? I'm like passing it behind my back. 10 years after Lake, right? So how do I... Oh, okay. So, yeah, so it's a point-and-click adventure. Okay. That's my car. Dude! Found it! You were just asking about that last night. I just got here. I'm not going back now. And yes, this is the voice that I'm going to use for Detective Bearded the entire time. Castiel Angel from Supernatural, you think so? You had your first in-person choir practice and was telling the story about how you're getting used to people using your real name and not Delonious. You got so used to Delonious as your name from Twitch. Yeah, I get that. I would rather use this like a what's the word? Not a nickname, but like a name in place of your own name. There's a word for that. Not a surname. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? An alias is not what I'm looking for either exactly. It's a word that specifically means like a username in place of your name. There's a specific word I'm trying to think of. But anyway, I would rather... Pseudonym. Yeah, that's it. Pseudonym. I would rather... Well, actually, I don't know if that's exactly right, but that's pretty close to what I'm going for. I would rather use something like a pseudonym or, you know, a username in real life at all times if I could. No, not a persona. That's not right. Because, like, I hate using my real name at work and stuff. Like, obviously, I mean, it makes sense I have to, but I kind of hate it. I'm also wondering if I should actually be smaller for this game. Let me shrink a little bit. So it looks like this game is going to have some corner stuff that's relevant. So. Does it look a bit like SpongeBob? Yeah, just missing the nose. Okay. They've been here a while, it looks like. Now, why would I do that? What, I can't steal a police car? Okay, so the symbol... Terrible. Terrible! What did you say? I can't hear you over the rain. I said terrible, terrible business, all this. The crowd is too close to the crime scene. It was only a matter of time. The number of cops are few. This is poor.
They were so young. Young and stupid, you mean, the stories I've heard.
Ma'am, please, you need to back away a little.
What happened here? A murder? Johnny, get under the umbrella.
Granny, I want to leave. It's really cold. Can we go back to the shop now?
We can all see this coming a mile away.
Ma'am, please.
Granny, please.
All right, Johnny, let's go. There's no point standing here now. That looks like that Supreme Court justice. Ginsburg or whatever her name was. Doesn't it? Maybe, Ghost, maybe. You answered your question of the day, Legion? You were live tweeting during the new episode? Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. You don't mind being called your username or your normal name? Right, Tiny Beard. Looks like a 90s game? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, Ginsburg. It was Ginsburg. Yeah. Oh, Fool's here. Fool says the question today, you like jazz? You like jazz? I knew this would happen. We should have done something. That's very true. Oh, so that was. Oh, sorry. That was. We should have done something.
There's nothing we could have done.
Chris did this. I'm sure of it. It does look like that, doesn't it? Everybody hates Chris, apparently.
Detective Stone, right? The chief is inside. They've been waiting for you.
Use the mouse or number keys to select dialogue options. You need to control the crowd, officer. You need to push the crowd away from the scene, officer.
What? You have to speak up. I can't hear you over the rain.
The crowd, handle them. There could be evidence out here. We can't have the crowd trampling all over the evidence.
Oh, yes, I'm trying. Hey, Williams, what are you doing?
Trying to prop up this tape, sir. It won't stay.
We'll get some sticks and drive them in.
Yes, sir. Richard! Don't call for Richard. Richard's on leave. Do it yourself. Goodness. Sorry, detective. Thing is, we're short of manpower here. We weren't prepared for this kind of a thing. First time in decades. And to top it off, this rain.
Let's get the crowd under control.
I'm heading inside.
Yes, detective. Don't worry. Williams!
Sounds of water on YouTube are calming. Yeah, Sharp. My friend Sharp loves the sound of rain and water and stuff. Yeah, that was a show, cuz that was a reference, unfortunately. Now what's he up to? This is like, I don't know if this is one of those games where I like need to be specifically pointing at stuff or if it's generous. An open window. Note added? How do I look at notes? I found my notes. I found my notes. Crime scene exterior. Open window. Entry points. That's kind of cool, actually. Actually a beautiful kind of pause screen. That's the way inside. Wonder why Chief sent me all the way to Pineview for this case. Only one way to find out. Throw the cat. Only cuz you'll understand that one. Who opened the window during the rain? You have a point there. Maybe it's been open for days. Should I go in? Go in. Look around some more. We will go in. No point hanging around here. Oh, man. That's the sheriff. I should talk to him first. This looks like South Park almost right now. Like, it almost looks comical in, like, a weird way. Or maybe I just have a really morbid view of death. Not very professional. I hope they know what they're doing. Like I won't even let me look at the body. Michael? Huh? Alright, I guess I died. Ugh. Just imagine just walking in, you know, you're like this big hotshot detective. You're just like, hello! Just tumble onto the floor first thing as you walk in the door. I don't know what's happening right now. I'm finding this game too funny. Much more funny than it should be. Detective. You okay? Oh, I think so, yeah. Guess I'm just a little tired after the long drive here. Okay, if you say so. Detective Stone, right? The head office called in to say that you'd be joining us here for this investigation. I'm Sheriff Harris, and this is Officer Watts. We appreciate the department sending help, but I don't think we'll need it. This case is ready to be wrapped up. What do we have here? The victims are Christopher Green, age 26, died from a bullet wound to the head. Looks self-inflicted. And Diane Miller, age 24, single bullet wound through the abdomen. The victims lived together, were unmarried. Oh, now we get into the questions. After your left ear surgery, they said you may or may not need surgery on your right ear. Yeah, I would imagine, Legion. That'd be terrifying. Grossed out by blood. Yeah, I guess not Ghost. You have them all beat. Slender detective. Alright, let's see. Just end questions. Done with the case. Any signs of an intruder? No signs of forced entry. The door was locked from the inside when we arrived. An officer climbed through the open window here to open the door. There are no footprints outside that window. Well, probably because the officer trampled him. You're thinking the same way as me. See, I'm a great detective. Look at that. Look at that. Except the officers. He was careful. No signs of struggle or marks on the bodies either. The weapon? What do we know about the weapon? Both shots were fired from a .38 caliber special revolver. I see it. The ballistics report will let us know more. Time of death. According to the next door neighbor, a single gunshot was heard around 15 hours. So that would be like 12:15 a.m. We received the call at about 0020 hours, and we were here in another 5 minutes, so 10-minute gap. We found them dead upon arrival and confirmed the timing. Any witnesses? Just the next door neighbor who claims to have heard a single gunshot. We can interview him shortly. So somehow a single shot threw himself into the abdomen? That seems unlikely. This seems unlikely. Misery. Really, Ghost? That sounds like a perfect movie for Legion. Honestly speaking, Detective, we think it's pretty obvious what's taking place here. What do you mean? They had a reputation. They weren't exactly a happy couple. The whole town knows this. Diane was shot at point-blank range with Chris's gun. Probably by Chris. He then went ahead and shot himself, as the wound is clearly self-inflicted. So you see, sending you here unnecessarily complicates things. Maybe he wants this to be an easy case. Question their abilities or remain silent. This is an example, like, are dialogue options important in this game or not? Because ticking off the cops here could make them uncooperative down the line, but not pushing for more information could mean we missed something. It's always tough. I'm beginning to think it was a very good idea, in fact. It's obviously a case of murder-suicide, Detective. So, everything's just figured out already, huh? If that was sarcasm, I'll ignore it. But yes, more or less. Are you suggesting there was domestic violence involved? It would seem so. It was never reported, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. So, rumors. You may call it that, but, you know, where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm not sure that... And they were never really able to fit in this town. They were new here, moved in about 6 months ago. Never got out much, didn't make any friends. We don't need to analyze the obvious, Detective. That would be inefficient.
This is Officer Blunt. She will assist you through the course of your work here.
Oh, I gotta get my female voice ready. Psychological thriller. I think I actually have heard of that before, Ghost. Hello, Detective. Hello, 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 hello. How fake do I want to do it? Hello, hello, Detective. No, that's too much. Hello, Detective.
And one more thing. We're looking to wrap this case up quickly and cleanly. We don't want to drag it out if it can be helped. We have an important festival coming around in a week's time. So you might say this is rather bad timing. So there's no need to go around complicating things, alright? Just give me a story that works and we'll close this case quickly.
Okay, or a sarcastic reply. Hey, Alec, good to see you tonight. National Days Day. What? I'm confused. I'm confused, Alec. What are we talking about?
Yeah, sure. Can't wait to wrap this case up. Alright then, I'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Yeah, okay then. Ahem. Anyway, have a look around the room if you'd like, and just come talk to me when you're done. Alright. So here we are, our first case. Oh. What does that say? What's this? It's signed Chris 96. I'm guessing Chris built some of the furniture around this house. It's your favorite holiday, Alec? Nice. 10/5/21. Yeah, for me it is technically. But wait, is it really National Vodka Day? That's amazing. Can I not even talk to her? Officer Blunt just stands there, menacingly. It definitely popped up with something when I hovered around the page, but... Oh, he's just taking pictures. I'm stupid. I am very stupid. What do we want to look at first? I'm trying to think of how we go about this. Maybe start over here. Just less stuff to look at. Gunshot to the stomach. The damage and the residue would suggest the shot was taken at point-blank range. That rules out the possibility of her being shot from the open window. She would have been in line of sight from the outside, though. There's no mistaking it. The perpetrator would have to be inside the house to cause this kind of wound. Whoever that... Oh, sorry. Whether that was Chris or someone else, it's hard to say at the moment. Teacher's Day. 25 minutes left. Jungle says, question, you like the sound of waterfalls, rain on leaves, waves breaking on the shore? So water relates to that. Yeah, water definitely has some peaceful sounds. I think this game's still a little bit loud. Let me know if that sounds a little more balanced now. Yeah, don't go chasing them though. Red wine. Looks like a new bottle was opened yesterday. No one drank from this glass. It would seem that Chris was sitting by himself at the table and drinking wine, maybe waiting for someone to join him. Probably Diane? Whether he was waiting for her or someone else, we don't know yet. The glass of wine was knocked over. This looks like wine, but there seems to be blood in here as well. How did blood splatter in this direction? That doesn't make any sense. Those drops of blood fell out of place too. Officer Blunt, I think there's been more than the 2 gunshots that we're seeing here. Interesting.
finger guns. 38 special rounds. It's a box of 50 rounds. There are 44 here, which means 6 are missing. And if 2 were used last night, that means 4 are unaccounted for. I'm guessing we'll find them loaded in the gun. .38 caliber special, as Officer Watts said, it looks pretty old. It can hold 6 rounds. It is a revolver, so it wouldn't have ejected the shell casing. They should still be in the barrel. Let's open the barrel. There are only 3 unused rounds in here. I was expecting 4. That means 3 rounds were fired from this gun at some point in time. If 2 were fired last night, where's the 3rd? Or was it shot last night or on some other day? The gun belonged to Chris, according to Officer Watts. Let's assume Chris or Diane weren't the ones to use it. Is there anyone else that could have known where they kept the gun? From Pineview, I really doubt it. Remember, no signs of forced entry. Could it be someone they were comfortable with or trusted? No one that I can think of. Bullet wound to the head. The skull is badly damaged. Most of the side has been blown off. His body position and the way he fell would indicate that he was sitting sideways on the chair, facing where Diane's body is now. The angle of the shot indicates he was shot from this side. If someone shot him, they were standing in front of the refrigerator. No clues there, though. He could have been shot from that window, but at the moment it's shut. Must get it checked for fingerprints and footprints outside. Could someone have entered and left through here? We should have the fingerprint results in a couple of days, Detective. Don't forget, there aren't any footprints outside. If someone shot him from outside, then Chris would have sat facing the refrigerator. That would make sense. That way the killer wouldn't need to enter the house. But in that case, who shot Diane? Examine hand. Gunpowder residue on his right hand. Hard to disagree with Officer Watts here. There is strong evidence for the victim shooting himself. Unless it was made to look that way. This chair has fallen on its back. Looks like Chris fell off the chair before or after being shot. I think that's everything. Oh, that's cool. So you have like a little diagram. That's pretty cool. Say what, Jungle? No, that's a lot of holidays, Alec. Third party did it, you think, fool? Yes, exactly, Legion, exactly. Paper Pirates vibes, cuzzy. I mean, we may murder each other, but we don't do it in this grotesque manner. You don't watch rated X movies? Yeah, there's too many sax solos in that. Alright, but he said that's everything, so I guess that's everything. We done here? I guess so. Yes, I'm done. Alright, let's have a chat with Mr. Willis outside. Maybe, cuzzy, maybe. The rain has finally let up. I like how he had to announce that, like, huh. The rain has finally let up, everyone! Right. Right. This is Mr. Willis. He lives right there, next door. Coffee, Detective? Yes, please. Yes, thank you. You can ask him any questions you may have about last night. Right, Mr. Willis. Can you tell me everything that you saw or heard during last night's events? We'll see. I headed off to bed around 11 p.m. as I usually do, after a glass of whiskey. Helps me sleep, you know. Anyway, somewhere around 12:15 a.m., I'd say, I was woken up by a loud bang. I ran to my bedroom window, and it looked straight down at their place. And what did you see? Nothing. Their kitchen lights were on, but that's about it. I went to my phone and called Officer Watts here straight away. That was scary. You would not kill him or chain him, just seduce him? Oh no, you got more, Legion? Alright. Did you see anyone at all on the street? Did you see any sort of activity on the street? Anything unusual? No, Detective. Everything was exactly the same as always. How long did it take you to get to the window once you heard the shot? A couple of seconds, Detective. No more than 5, I'd say. I nearly fell out of my bed when I heard the shot, so you might say I was halfway there already. You said you heard a single gunshot? Yeah, the whiskey usually knocks me out pretty good, so if there'd been more, I didn't hear them. Do you live alone, Mr. Willis? Yes, I do. Never got married. It's a long story. One meant to be talked about over a couple of whiskeys, know what I mean? Can anyone confirm your whereabouts? No, I was just at home, you see. Am I a suspect? It's procedure, Mr. I know Mr. Willis. He's cool. React or ignore? Oh, really? You have 10K, Alec? Nice. Oh, you like the voice acting, Jungle? I try for you. Buddy. Really? We'll need to have a talk later, officer. A talk? About what? Just later, okay? Okay, Sherlock. Whatever you say, Holmes. Did Chris and Diane have many visitors, friends, anything like that? No, not at all, in fact. And all this time, I only maybe saw Jack coming over to fix their car. Now, people rarely ever visit them because they mostly kept to themselves, see? They never really made any friends around here. But sometimes folks don't like those kinds either, so I can't really say. You know what I mean? No, please elaborate. You won't find anyone crying over their deaths here, just being honest, okay? Nobody really knew them. They never got out much. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us, Mr. Willis? I don't know if it's useful, but you might have heard about Chris and Diane. They looked pretty happy when they first moved in. More recently, though, I heard Diane crying a couple times, usually late at night. See, the whiskey knocks me out early, so maybe that's why I never heard all this before, but a couple of times I was up a little later. One night about a month ago, I heard pretty bad things. There were some loud sounds, you could say, like stuff being flung around and such, see? I heard someone crying, and I was thinking to myself that maybe I should call the police, but all of a sudden it quieted down. We never received any calls for domestic violence, but people have often talked of stories of this kind. Can you remember when you heard this, Mr. Willis? Well, I was up late night writing an important letter. I think it must have been somewhere between the 1st or the 3rd last month. 1st or 3rd of September. All right. Anything else? No, that's all I know about it. Right. Well, thanks for your help, Mr. Willis. We'll be in touch if we need anything else. No problem, and hey, thanks for the coffee. The car fixing guy? Maybe. Maybe. I think it's the butler. So, Detective, you said you wanted to have a talk later? Is now a good time? Yes, officer. Please don't tell witnesses they're not under suspicion, especially not in front of them. So basically you're telling me that I don't know how to do my job, is that it? All I'm saying is this case isn't all wrapped up as you'd like to believe. How can you not see what's going on right in front of you? It's so obvious. Mr. Willis didn't see anything outside of his house after the gunshots, and there are no signs of anyone forcing entry either. On top of that, considering how rough things were between the two of them, I mean, you heard what Mr. Willis said, right? Jumping to conclusions. We don't know the complete picture. Are you seriously jumping to conclusions, officer? What has it been? Barely hours since the murder? Do you think there's enough data to form a conclusion? Mr. Willis's account only forms a part of the complete picture. It isn't enough. Well, what about the door, huh? How is it locked from the inside? Explain that. I checked the door. It locks itself from the inside when you pull it closed. Whether you pull it from the outside or push it from the inside. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm saying that there's no conclusive evidence yet. Well, fine then. Dig as deep as you like, detective. You won't find anything new here. I was perfectly capable of handling this case myself, but of course, the head department had to complicate things. In any case, Sheriff Harris will probably want to wrap up this case before the festival, so don't expect him to wait for more than a week. Anyway, I have to head to the station now. Officer, escort Detective Stone to his hotel.
Will do, sir.
Kietsu! Welcome back to the stream, friend. What's going on? We'll come back in the evening to search the house. Letters, diaries, things of that sort.
All right.
When can we expect the autopsy results?
Day after tomorrow, according to the coroner, but I'll confirm and let you know.
I'm guessing there were more than 2 bullets shot last night. We should take another look around the kitchen to make sure.
3 bullets? But, We're actually glad that you're here, you know, although the sheriff and Officer Watts would rather not admit it. Even to themselves.
This is like the first murder here in the last 100 years or so. We have no idea how to deal with it. I mean... It's alright. Or, yeah, that's a surprise. It's alright, I know what you mean. I just joined the force a month back, for instance. In a murder already? I'm not sure I'm ready for this. I kind of knew them, you could say. I've never known anyone that's been murdered before, you know? It's kind of weird and a bit sad. I know as an officer I'm not supposed to feel that way and all, but you'll be fine. Give it time.
Thanks, Detective.
Tell me about Chris and Diane. What do you know about Chris and Diane?
Well, not much. It's mostly what Mr. Willis said earlier. Nobody knew them really. They came in here, kept to themselves. You hear stories about them. Everyone thought they were some kind of weirdos. I admit I kind of agreed with that sentiment too, and kind of feel bad about that now. There's no reason to make assumptions about people's character, and character can't be used as evidence. So I'd really like to help figure out what the real story it is, whatever it may be. The sheriff said that there's a festival in the town next week. What's that about? Oh, it's an annual thing. We do it every October. There's a fair on the market street. There's food, rides. We get a lot of tourists from nearby states around that time. It's a good source of revenue for some of our smaller businesses here. That, of course, is less important in light of recent events.
Good to hear you say that.
Of course, we can't go around trying to wrap up cases based on our assumptions, whatever the situation may be. I mean, these were people's lives that ended, and it's our job to figure out what really happened. So I guess what I'm saying is, you can count on me during this investigation.
Thanks. I'm hoping the local police will let me do the job I've been sent to do, though.
I don't mean you. Detective, I know what you mean. Honestly speaking, Sheriff Harris, ugh.
Huh?
I'm serious, he doesn't care about anything except running off home and taking it easy. This case could probably ruin his plans to relax and enjoy the festival week. I hate people like that. Officer Watts, though, he's really sweet. I know he comes across as a little obnoxious, but...
Oh my! I saw her. She was right there.
Why am I seeing her? Why am I thinking of her?
I mean, I don't think that's actually, like, impossible, fool. Yeah, tight-knit community. Maybe in the U.S. it's a little uncommon. Yeah, but there's a case within a case, yep. Tar? Why is it just a bucket of tar back here? That's so random. Don't worry, honey. I got a bucket of tar for later. Jeez, I hope she's not hurt.
How's the car looking?
I don't know.
Ask Jack. He's working on it. Talk to me when you're done.
All right. Are the best, you think, Legion? Jack's Auto Repair Shop. Jack's named the guy fixing my car. Who would have thought? Ooh, what a beauty. What if it's Jack's? Man, I'd love to, but I don't think Jack would appreciate me doing that. Jack got us here in that. I think I'll wait for my car to be fixed. My poor car. That would be dangerous. It sure would. He said his name's Jack. It's a good thing he was passing by when this crash happened. Hey, Jack. Sup, dude? What's the issue with the car? Well, the headlights and the bumper's gone. You need to have them replaced. I'm gonna have to check if I've got a replacement part so I can fix it. How long will it take? Couple of days, 3 maybe, depending on how quickly I can get the parts. Shouldn't take more than 4 days at most. Oh boy. Hey dude, can you fetch me my big red wrench? It should be in a toolbox outside. No. No, I won't do it, you oaf. Probably, cuzzy. Probably something like that. Oh, alright. I'll get it. You're amazing, bud. Thanks. That could be the toolbox Jack mentioned. It's locked. I'll need to ask Jack for the key. The toolbox is locked, Jack. Oh, that's weird. Why did I lock it? Anyway, the key should be somewhere around the stuff behind the car. Thanks, dude. Yeah. Oh, it's probably in this bucket of tar. Alright, here's the key. Tar, shovel? I wonder what Jack uses them for. Hey, you found that wrench yet? Item? Oh, okay, so you can actually use an item. Okay, I see. That opened it. Let's see what's in here. I should give him the wrong wrench. That must be it. Maybe, Jungle, maybe. Yeah, that's it. I love this wrench. Thanks, bud. Ask about convertible or ask about tar and shovel? We'll start with the convertible. That red convertible, is that yours? Yeah, man, that's a 65 Mustang. I love that ride. I got it for pretty cheap off a guy who couldn't take care of her anymore. Luckily, the car's got something that keeps it running like new now. The big red wrench, you, a new engine? You? You're pretty smart. Yeah, it's got me now. I spend all my free time on her, fixing her up, making sure she runs better than new. And I keep her happy by taking her on long, beautiful drives on the roads outside of town. You got a shovel and tar there. What do you use those for? That, dude. I do a bit of construction work on the side sometimes. You know, fixing up driveways and stuff for some extra cash. Detective, you're here investigating Diane's murder, right? And Chris, yes. Do you have any information that could help us? I don't know about information, man. I just know that he did it. What do you mean? Chris, he killed her. Why do you say this? Everyone could see it coming. Diane, they say she was troubled. Scared of him, even. Someone in this town should have done something. We all knew this could happen. But no one cared enough to bother interfering, I guess. How do you know all this? I don't know. Rumors around town, mostly. Did you know Chris and Diane well? Not really. I mean, people here barely did. They were the kind not to come out and make friends with their new neighbors, it looks like. They still felt like outsiders to the rest of us. So what were you doing last night? Wait, what was I doing last night? Yeah, that's what I asked. Right. I drove a couple miles from here and drank a few beers while I enjoyed the view. At night? Yeah, the stars, man, you see. Was there anyone with you? Did you meet anyone? Nah, man, there's nothing like the pleasure of your own company sometimes. Alright, well, thanks for your help, Jack. We'll be back if we have any more questions. Of course you will. What do you mean, Jack? For your car, man. Come back when it's fixed. You get way too serious, way too fast, man. Chill out.
Note added.
Favorite shape of pasta? That would be a funny one. Spaghetti if you're talking Italian pasta. Wait, what kind of pastas are there outside of Italian? Dinosaur? Wait! I love dinosaurs, Cuzzy. That's not, like, you say that as a joke probably, but there used to be a pasta. It's like ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, but it was called dinosaurs, and it was shaped like dinosaurs. It was my favorite pasta. Like my favorite, like, little microwavable pasta meal. I love that stuff. Rigatoni, the tube ones. I don't think I've ever actually tried that. Hey.
Hi.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, surprisingly.
I'm really sorry about the crash. I don't know what...
It's alright, especially since we're okay. Something else worries me, though.
What's that?
What happened back there? How did we hit that tree?
I sneezed. I should just say I sneezed. Steam, you like the sound of rain? Welcome in, by the way. Glad you made it back out tonight. Shell ones. Oh, really? You have dinosaur-shaped spaghetti? That's awesome, Cuzzy. I'll be honest. Thought I saw something.
What did you see?
A person. I thought I saw a person.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
But are you okay otherwise? I mean, I don't know you, so I don't know if this is a regular thing. No offense.
No, that's okay. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, you collapsed back there at the crime scene too, and then this?
Yeah, I don't know. I've been a little dizzy all day. Maybe I just need a nap.
Seeing this kind of stuff really bums me out. I'm just saying, if there's anything wrong, you can talk to me about it. You know, don't hesitate.
Okay. Detective! I'm going to drive to the next town for a bit. You want me to drop you on the way? Asian noodles you count as pasta? Oh, interesting. I've never heard of any of those, Jungle.
Here we are, the famous Pineview Main Street. I'm kidding. Not much to see here, really.
Let's see if we can talk to some of the locals on the way to the hotel.
Alright, it isn't very busy this time of day, but there should be a few people out here. Father Smith knows a lot about Pineview. It'd be a good idea to talk to him before heading to the hotel. He should be around St. Madeleine's Church. Oh, also, here's a map of Pineview so you can get around town by yourself.
M. Check current objectives by pressing N. Okay, this is not the type of map I expected. What the heck? This is the worst map I've ever seen. To do. Nostalgia. I need to go there right now.
You should come here for breakfast someday. The owner, Mark, is a pretty great guy.
You mean me? That must be Mark.
I sure am. I gotta get a slightly different voice here. Yeah, 96, I believe, Jungle. A Sublime concert.
Hey, detective! You're here investigating the shootings, right?
Yes, I am.
The whole thing is so tragic. Anyway, do you want some tea, coffee? This is my cafe here.
No, that's alright,
Come over here if you want a pint.
Keep your unhealthy habits to yourself, Alan.
Too much coffee's unhealthy too. Also, if you haven't noticed, he's already smoking a cigarette.
Ignore him. He just likes to annoy me. And I'll let it get to me all the same.
Who is that?
That's Alan, owner of the bar next door. And my brother.
Twin brother. Not that you know by the way we lead our lives. I don't know how we ended up as...
Oh, that's not the girl talking at all.
I don't know how we ended up as polar opposites.
I know, I got all the good stuff.
Anyway, you had questions?
Alright, we got a lot of questions here. Subelmon? Metallica or Soundgarden? Interesting subplot. How long has it been since you moved to Pineview, Mark?
I was born here. My family lived here for many years before that. We left for the city when I was about 10. My dad was looking for better work. I returned as soon as I graduated, about 9 years back. I prefer the life here. Big cities just aren't for me. Now it's just me, my books, and my coffee shop. Life is simple, and I love it.
Did Alan also come with you at the same time?
No, Alan, he only joined here 5 years back to get a fresh start. Maybe he can tell you more about that.
Do you live by yourself, Mark?
No, I'm married. Have been for about 6 years now. Met my wife in my own cafe, actually.
Ah, it's a cute story. We were very happy for you, Mark.
Does Alan also live with you?
No, but he lives close by.
Was he in last night?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't check or meet him, though.
Is there anything else you can tell me about them? Anything that stands out?
Well, I kind of identified with Chris in a way. Sounds like he moved here for the peace of mind this place provides and started a small business for himself.
What business?
We've been trying to get a hotel project off the ground here, from what I hear.
He had trouble getting the project approved. Maybe Father Smith can tell us more about it. He's involved in the planning committee.
Did you see Chris and Diane often?
No, barely. A handful of times, maybe. They came to the cafe a few times, but that was in the early days when they just moved in. They wouldn't say much to me or anyone else here. Mostly kept to themselves. Or I could say they didn't have eyes for anyone else. To put it bluntly, they looked very much in love.
Where were you last night?
Sure. As always, I closed my place by 8 p.m. I bought some supplies from the general store down the street, and then I went home. I assume the storekeeper will remember that. Yeah, Mrs. Brown was in last night at the time. She should be able to confirm what I just said.
And Alan, could he confirm this?
He didn't come to work yesterday. He actually took a day off. Said he was feeling unwell, so he stayed at home all day. Looks like that's passed, luckily. He looks fine today. Anyway, I went back home after that, changed, and went for a jog as usual. Came back, took a nice long warm bath, made myself a cup of coffee, had dinner with my wife. Then I read a book for an hour or so and was probably asleep by 10:30 p.m., as always.
Have you seen anything unusual lately? Anything out of the ordinary?
No, I can't say I have. Everything's been pretty much the same as usual.
We'll talk later.
See you around, detective.
The actor who played Brian May. Led Zeppelin. Thor Ragnarok, yeah. We got to hydrate. All right, everybody, drink up for Legion. Thank you for that, Legion. These talky...
Huh, looks like Alan's locked up and left.
That's all right. We can talk to him tomorrow. That's suspicious. Grandpa's Bakery. These donuts sure do look good.
What do you mean they look good? They're the best in Pineview. The best donuts made with Grandpa's love and warmth. Want to buy some?
Maybe later. Thanks, Gramps.
What did you call me?
That's Grandpa, owner of Grandpa's Bakery.
Is he your grandfather?
Oh, no, he isn't.
Is his name Grandpa then?
I don't really know, actually.
Oh. Okay then. Hello, Grandpa?
I'm not your grandpa.
Oh, your name is?
Grandpa.
Huh. Mr. Grandpa, I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
I was wondering if I could ask Miss Brown there out on a date. But wondering ain't doing, is it? Just look at her. Whoo, boy. Makes me feel 40 years younger, she does.
Do you ever plan to grow up, Grandpa?
I know that's a different voice than I used earlier. Let me try to fix that.
Yeah, hey, Sonny. Do you ever plan to grow up, Grandpa?
And we're growing up, and I might just die. And I ain't planning on doing that before I ask you out.
Goodness, such immaturity at his age.
She likes me. I know she does.
You're deluded.
Anyway, you had questions, young man?
I thought I did. Okay, so there's a lot of character development stuff here. Alright, we got some gaming glasses coming out. It's a real band. Artful style? What are you talking about, Legion? Pretty much, guys. Pretty much. You know I have a limited purview of voices. What, you wouldn't name your kid Grandpa, Alec? More murders. The video has 513 views. Wait, what video does? Make me put on my glasses. Makes me have to comb my hair. Hope you're proud of this. You would? Okay. Just making sure, Alec. Then you could just say, like, I am my own grandpa and mean it. Artful Escape has a similar style? You think so? It'll come out eventually, Ghost. It'll come out eventually, I'm sure. How long have you lived in Pineview?
Forever. My family's been here for generations. Guess I'm the last in the line now, though. My shop's been here for generations too, you know, and I think I've taken really good care of it. Oh, and she's taking real good care of me too.
So where were you last night? Around midnight.
Where do you think I was?
In the hospital? Sleeping? Were you asleep?
That's right. What else do you expect an old man to do at that time of the night?
Can anyone confirm this?
No, no one can. I live alone.
What can you tell me about Chris and Diane?
When they first moved in, Chris would often come in the evening and buy some things from me. He'd come in daily almost. Looked pretty cheerful too. And a couple months after that, he just stopped coming. Last few times he came, I could see that something wasn't right. Maybe trouble with his lady, I don't know. He and Diane went to the church maybe a couple times. Once or twice they came over here after for coffee and donuts. They were quite a couple, I tell you. He was a quiet and nonchalant one, and she was an exciting, electrifying energy. A classic case of opposites attracted to each other. If what people say is true, I don't know how things went so wrong so fast. But then with these things, you never can say. This was all about 4 or 5 months back. After that, I hardly ever saw them out here again.
Have you noticed anything unusual or out of the ordinary?
You know, now that I think about it, I actually might have. Yeah. Miss Brown's been tying her hair in a much tighter bun lately. I wonder what that means. Is she softening up and trying to hide that fact?
Oh, Grandpa, you...
That's the wrong voice. Oh, man. I'm trying to keep the voices together here. Hey, Virtuous. Good to see you tonight. What's going on, Hobbs? I lost the voice. Nope.
Grandpa, you...
I lost the voice.
Hi.
Nope, it's too high pitched. What was I doing for her voice now?
You notice these things.
Is that right?
Hi, you notice these things.
I think it's right.
Oh, Grandpa, you notice these things.
I mean it when I say it, beautiful. I'm a passionate lover. Very, very passionate.
Grandpa...
Hello, I was talking about the possible murders. Did you notice anything unusual leading up to that?
Oh, no, much the same. Can't say I did.
Do you live by yourself?
Oh, yes, I do. Kids left Pineview for the big city. Too boring here, they say. It's been many years since the wife died. So I run the shop here by myself, and I live down the street, pretty close by. That's all right. I got friends here to keep me company. Officer Blunt pays me a visit every day, for instance.
It's always a pleasure to meet you, Grandpa.
Also, there's Miss Brown. She makes every day exciting.
Please give me strength.
Oh, look how she flirts.
All right, Grandpa. We'll talk later.
Why are you calling Wait, who are you calling Grandpa? I'm not your grandpa.
You're super tired but doing okay? Awesome. Hey, Igor. When the bearded fool talks, you like it? I can do that for hours. Alright, let's talk to Ruth here.
That's Mrs. Brown.
Who is it? Oh, detective.
I can't get her voice right. I'm struggling with that one. Well, it's funny you mentioned vodka, Igor. I'll let Legion... Oh, Legion already told you about it, yep. It's apparently National Vodka Day yesterday. Say what, Legion? Alright, Grandma.
Hello, Sonny. Sonny, here we go. I can use this.
Nope.
Hello, Sonny. Oh, Detective, you'll have to excuse me. I'm awfully busy at the moment. New inventory's just come in and I need to take stock.
That doesn't sound right.
All right. Open the second box, Johnny.
No problem. We'll talk later.
Hello, Detective.
I guess we can't talk to them at all right now. Weren't wrong. Fair point, Cuzzy. Overlook Road.
We should talk with Father Smith before heading to the hotel. He knows a lot about Pineview. The church is up ahead.
All right. I didn't see anything else we could really do here. I do want to go back and check one thing really quick. You're waiting for the weekend for Jackbox? Is that what you're getting at, Igor? You're about to doze off in your chair? All right, Hobbs. Thanks for stopping in for a few, and you stay wholesome, buddy. Oh, that's cool how that like... Ooh, that's a pretty little transition effect they got there. The zoom out effect. That's pretty. Gotta say though, the character models just kind of bother me in this game though. That's true, Ghost. That's true. Constructed in the late 1700s, St. Madeleine's Church is named after St. Madeleine, patron saint of elderly animals. On her feast day of November 17th, it is customary for children to bring their animals to the church to be blessed. St. Madeleine is remembered for her love for animals and nature, and is often pictured along with her favorite cat during her lifetime, Angus. I have questions. I have questions. Made you too happy? What if I could just, like, jump off the cliff?
Chocolate? Chocolate? I love chocolate. I can't get that voice.
That must be Father Smith. Father Smith. Oh, welcome. Hello, Detective. Stone. Detective Stone. First time in Pineview, I assume. Yes, only just arrived. I wanted... That is good, that is good. And what do you think of it? Do you like it here? It's peaceful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Pineview is really beautiful. It is, isn't it? While you're here, you must enjoy the views. Breathe in the fresh air. Take a walk in the woods. But then you must want to preserve this beauty too, yes? Leave here without taking anything away from us. There is a way of life here, and I do my best to maintain that, for the good of my people. The ones that are here on more than just a merry whim. I see. Anyway, Detective, you had questions.
About Chris and Diane. What can you tell me about Chris and Diane? Did you know them well? Sugar? Really, Cuzzy? That's funny.
Not too well. They came to church a couple of times after they moved to Pineview, but then soon stopped coming at all. They withdrew themselves from the rest of the community, and I can't say that helped them. Friends can help in difficult times, and it's obvious they were beginning to have really difficult times by the end. If they continued to come to church, I could have offered some guidance. Sometimes relationships can entangle you. But unfortunately, it had to come to this. Whatever their troubles, it looks like they made each other suffer for it. I'm sure you'll learn what most of us here already know. In any case, I wish you luck with your investigation.
I heard Chris was trying to start a hotel here. As you're a part of Pineview's planning committee, can you tell me what that was about exactly?
Sure. Chris wanted to open a hotel with about 40 rooms or so. He said he wanted to keep it small in accordance with our bylaws, but even 40 was almost pushing it. These things always grow out of hand. Once the tourists started coming in, they'd see how untouched a place Pineview really is. Demand would increase, and of course Chris wouldn't want to pass up the opportunity to cash in on that. Regardless, we never got to that point. Chris always kept messing up his papers whenever he came in for approval. He'd either misplace them or mess up the details, and there were delays on the construction site too. I guess the delays cost him money. It was all going downhill fast, and then, well, this happened.
So where were you last night, Father Smith?
I was here all night. I finished up some work, and I went to bed by 10 p.m., I'd say.
We'll talk later, Father Smith.
I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will.
Oh, man, said Legion. I'm surprised you didn't say, oh, fudge. Can we talk to our girl cop? Nope. Maybe his bar will be open now. Adorable.
Fiction or non-fiction?
Fiction. Fiction.
Me too.
Go to the hotel on Overlook Street. What? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay.
Doesn't like him because he swears too much? Wow. I mean, I don't use profanity, but like it doesn't bother me when other people do. I think it can be excessive and annoying, but like, you know, people have different vernacular. It is what it is.
Alright then, the hotel is further down Overlook Street. Check the map if you get confused. I'll see you tomorrow morning at Mark's Cafe.
Sounds good. See you, officer.
Take care, Detective.
You know Chris killed her, right?
What? How'd you know that?
It's what everyone says happened. Anyway, you play that game I gave you?
Nah, not yet, man.
It's 3D, man. 3D.
I'm kind of in the mood for something more scary.
I love games. That's funny. Yeah, it seems like it, Cuzzy. Alright, on to the hotel we go. Oh wow, this is a scenic area.
Oh, hello. I'm Mary Patterson. I run this hotel with my husband. You're Detective Stone, I presume.
Yes, I am. Good to meet you.
I've prepared our best room on the top floor for you. It isn't the biggest establishment, so it isn't too fancy, but I think you'll like it here. You must be tired. There's hot water in your room, and dinner is ready. Come on, I'll show you the way.
Thank you, Miss Patterson. Hotel rooms, they all feel the same, don't they? Reminds me of better times. That's the way to the bathroom. I don't really need to go right now. Should I go anyway? Use the toilet or don't use the toilet? No, I'm good. This is the best game ever made now. My clothes are in there. I can change if I want. Oh, okay. I mean, obviously we want sleepwear, right? Alright, we're now in sleepwear. You want to break free? Pine View is a beautiful place. Painfully beautiful. It's too cold to go outside now. I guess we'll go to the bathroom then. Better go before I sleep. I don't want to get up in the middle of the night. It's kind of chilly. Maybe, Cuzzy? Probably would depend. Oh, that feels good. That's a light switch. What? Looks comfy. Should I go to sleep now? Not yet. Not sure what else there is to do, but okay. I guess we'll turn off the lights. That's better. Can I not close the curtains? Who would sleep with an open window like that? That'd be creepy. I guess so. Go to sleep. Oh, I really need to get some sleep today. What happened back there today?
After all these days. Something seems definitely wrong with his legs. I get they're supposed to be, like, vertical, but that looks really weird. Looks really weird. Stewie Griffin. Early 2000s, they implemented comprehensive smoking bans. Okay, so yeah, I guess the 90s, yeah, it could have been, especially in a small town like this. What could possibly go wrong? No, Mark, there's no peace of mind here. The silence, it only lets your thoughts speak louder. Is this a dream? Am I dreaming? That's what I was asking. This is a horrible dream. Oh, no. I don't want to see this. I don't want to remember. I need to get out. Well, why am I here? I need to wake up. I need to wake up. Wake up! What the? Am I awake? I can't move. This is horrifying. What's going on? This is night terrors? Are night terrors about to happen? Try to move head, arms, or legs. First thing you try to move is your arms. Oh. Oh. This is hopeless. I can't. What's that? What the? Holy... Abigail? Is that you? Michael! Is that too much? Is that too much? I need to have like a freaking voice changer that I just use for stuff like this. Sleep paralysis, yeah. Michael, you did this. Why? How could you? I don't know. It wasn't my fault. What happened? Abigail, it was an accident. Think again, Michael. You did it. It was my fault. You're right. It was my fault. Michael, how can you live after doing something like that? You have no idea how hard it is to go on without you. Then why go on? What's the point? What's the point? I don't know. I have to. For your happiness? Do you feel you deserve that anymore? Or for this case, you think anyone even cares about it? For whom, Michael? You protect yourself from thoughts about me. You need to hide me from yourself so you can live. Is it worth it? I'm not sure. I miss you, Michael. Oh! The end. That's the end of the game, friends. Sus. Oh, horrible night. Officer Blunt said I was to meet her at Mark's Cafe. I gotta get going. A rainy day achievement unlocked. There are 19 achievements. Guess we should probably get dressed. What should we wear today? We don't really need to be formal. We could be stressed out after that dream. Look at these legs. They look so bad. Let's change over to the John outfit. Should I leave? Nothing else to do. Wait. Can I go outside? Can't use the phone. Yep, nothing I can do here. Got drip.
Hello, Detective. How are you feeling today?
I'm alright, I guess.
I thought we'd start the day off here. Have a cup of coffee before heading onto the scene. You said we should search the house for letters or diaries, right?
Alright then. Let's discuss the case. I need more coffee. I think I need more coffee. Would you like some?
No, I'm good.
He's just lying on the table, staring at his tea. What's wrong with him? Sir, are you okay? Obviously. Are you gonna drink your tea? I'm waiting for it to reach just the right temperature. I'll drink it then with my complete attention. I like staring at the cup and watching the steam rise while I wait. Oh. It's beautiful, isn't it? A cup of tea holds so many answers. To life, to happiness. How so? How does a cup of tea hold answers to those questions? It's simple. If you can enjoy this cup of tea as if it were the best experience in the universe, then you know happiness. If you can't, you won't truly appreciate the grandest of experiences either. Don't you agree? I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. Oh, well, that's how it often is. That's okay. Hello, detective. What do you need? Just a cup of coffee, Mark. Any progress with the case? Do you know who might have done it? I can't discuss all that with you, Mark. Oh, of course. I understand. Well, I hope you enjoy your time in Pineview, despite the circumstances. It's really not a priority, but thanks. That looks great. Got the coffee. What do you think is going on so far?
Well, we have what looks like a murder-suicide at first glance. We still don't know how anyone could have gotten in and out without leaving any trace or being spotted.
The only way it makes sense is if they were let in by the couple.
So they'd have to be friends.
Maybe. And they'd have to know where the gun was stored.
And catch them by surprise, seeing as there were no signs of a struggle.
Yes.
I can't see any of that playing out in my head right now.
Honestly, I can't either. But there's a lot we don't know yet. More information will help. Hopefully we get some fingerprints on the gun, too.
So I guess we just need to go out and learn more about it all. Anyone you suspect as of now?
I don't want to think about that just yet. It'll cloud my mind, and I might start seeing things with a bias. For now, let's just figure out the how rather than the who.
All right.
Let's visit the crime scene.
Ready to go?
Yup. Yes, let's not waste any more time.
All right. Lead the way.
How's everybody feeling about the game so far? Is it interesting enough for you? You feel like it's too slow, too fast, just right?
Oh, Alan's back. We can talk to him and see if he can tell us anything.
What's up? What's up, Detective?
Hi, Alan.
Officer Blunt.
Can you tell me about yourself, Alan? How long have you been here? That sort of thing.
Sure, you've talked to my brother Mark already. You probably know I moved here 5 years ago. I needed a change in my life, and so I thought I'd give this space another shot. Turns out it's just as boring as it was when I was 10.
Oh, is he British? Is he British? Boring as when I was 10. I can't really do a good British accent.
Just as boring as when I was 10. But hey, got me out of a place I've begun to hate even more, so it's an improvement, you know? And you get used to the pace eventually.
Mark did me a big favor, giving me half his cafe to start a business in. Guess he's not too pleased with the business I chose to run, though. But he's a good guy.
Where were you on the 6th at night? Alan, where were you on the night of the shootings?
As I'm sure Mark has told you already, I was at home. I wasn't feeling well, and so I just stayed home instead.
Is there anyone that can confirm this?
Apart from Mark, I don't know. Since I didn't leave the house, no one saw me, you know? Wasn't your pub open that night, Alan? I hope it was. I left Lenny in charge. He helps me out sometimes.
Lenny, can we talk to him?
I'm afraid not. He left town later that night. Should be back soon, though. Let us know when he's back. We'd like to ask him some questions. Will do, officer.
Did you know Chris and Diane?
No, not at all. I'm the kind of person who minds his own business. I don't go interfering with other people's affairs and lives.
What do you mean?
I just don't go wasting my time getting to know people if there's no need for it. To me, it looked like they preferred to mind their own business as well. So no, I didn't know them at all.
Okay, Mr. Allen, we'll talk later, if required.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be set. It probably is set in Europe, actually. That's a good point, Cuzzy.
Yeah, what's that? Who are you?
I'm the detective investigating the...
Oh, right, it's you. Why didn't you say so? Anyway, help me out here, Sonny. My lady across the street gives me no attention. What do you think I do? Why, you think you're the only one with problems, eh? Help an old man out.
Tell her you like her. Why don't you just tell her you like her?
That's it? That's your advice? What do you think I do here all day? Look, hey, Miss Brown, I think you're really pretty, and I like you.
I wonder if I should buy a shop elsewhere. Central Street, maybe.
See? It's no good. Yeah, I'm never gonna win her over like this.
Hello, ma'am.
Who is it? Oh, you're that detective, aren't you? Come to ask about the murders? Something troubles you, boy.
I can't get a good voice for her. It doesn't sound right yet.
Something troubles you, boy. You boy?
I gotta get like a grandma voice, and I can't do it. Struggling tonight.
Would you like milk and cookies? Something troubles you, boy. What is it?
What do you mean?
I know a troubled soul when I see one, detective.
But I understand you don't have time for such questions. That's good, neither do I. Now, what is it?
How long have you lived here? In Pineview, Miss Brown.
I was born here. I barely stepped outside of Pineview all my life. I started this shop when I was about 25. Had to support myself once I lost my husband.
Do you live alone, or do you have any family here with you?
Johnny's the only family I've got. He's my grandson. Lost my husband in the war. I was only 25. You must have seen Johnny, right? Always running around, taking photos with his camera. His parents left him in a tough situation by making some stupid decisions in their lives, so I take care of him now. He's a good boy. He spends a lot of time helping his grandma around the shop. I'm getting older now, too. Willpower and mental strength can only get you so far, you know? Time catches up with you eventually. Not that I lack any mental strength. I've single-handedly taken care of a lot here. You really have, Miss Brown. I really look up to you. You're doing quite well for yourself, too, young lady.
Where were you on the night of the shooting, Miss Brown?
I went to bed around 9 p.m. Johnny could probably confirm it. He was home, too.
What can you tell me about Chris and Diane, Miss Brown?
Oh, they were doomed from the start.
Why do you say that?
I told you, I know a troubled soul when I see one, and those two, shoo! I've seen it so many times over the years, one can always tell. Others would tell you they were very much in love, but something wasn't right. I always knew that. And then when things really did start going wrong, everyone heard about it.
All right, well, we'll talk later, Miss Brown.
Okay, detective, you take care now.
Is that a good enough voice for her? I think I finally got something I like. I guess we'll go check and see if we can actually talk to the priest again and stuff. And the answer is no. Maybe. Nope. Yeah, definitely probably set in some European country for sure. Can we talk with this random guy? Rain, rain. Go away. Come again another day. Way to the crime scene is this way. Okay. We don't have a car. It takes a long time to get to the crime scene from here. We should go through Aspen Street instead. Why you said that, Ghost? Main Street. That sign just looks so wonky. Okay, so this is actually the way to the crime scene. So let's go talk to the skater dude. Murder in this town. By the way, if anybody's not answered question of the day, don't forget to do so. Question of the day is, what sounds do you enjoy? Whoa, dude, what's up? I heard you're like investigating those totally crazy shootings. Yes, I am. Sick. Why? Do you have any information that could help us? No way, dude. That's so totally not my scene. It's way too sketchy for him. Yeah, too sketchy, dude. It's not rad at all. Exactly. Not rad. Where were you on the 6th at night? Whoa, whoa! Why the suspicious questions, dude? Just answer, please. Man, I was at home, you know? Practicing some sick tricks. You were? That's sick. Heck yeah! Do you live by yourself? What's wrong, Chad? Why do you have to ask all the personal questions, dude? It's two right here in the middle of the streets in broad daylight. He lives with his mother, but only until he gets his skating career started. Yeah, it's nothing to be ashamed of, Chad. Oh. Did you know Chris or Diane at all? No, dude, no way. Those two were totally weird. Most of us kept our distance. Weird how? They'd stay locked up in their home all day. Fighting or something. He hit her too. That's what we heard, at least. No, dude, we just kept our distance. Skating is where it's at, man! Okay, we'll talk later. That's rad. I didn't mean to go this way, but we did. Really set in the 90s? Boring. Yo. My name's William. You're the detectives investigating this case, right? Yeah, why do you ask? What's going on? I hear the local cops are trying to wrap this case up quickly. How do you know that? I've been listening in, keeping a track. Honestly, as a resident of this town, hearing that doesn't make me feel safe at all. So since you're not from around here, I'm hoping you'll handle things differently. I can't really discuss that with you, William. I get it. Can you tell me, though, you notice anything unusual lately?
Not until the incident, no. The most unusual thing that I can see is how the cops are handling the investigation. If it is murder and the killer is still about, then I've got to be on my guard for my own safety.
Where were you on the shooting? Around midnight.
Right, I was at home drinking soda and playing video games around that time.
Can anyone confirm this?
My friend Jeff, he's staying over at my place for a few days.
Have you always lived in Pineview?
Oh no, I just moved here 3 months ago. Fresh start and all, you know. This town is quality. It's been a short time, but I'm already quite familiar with it. The mist-covered hills, the small streets and markets, the slow pace of life. It's like the perfect place to escape to from the demons of your past, you know?
Did you know Chris and Diane well?
I didn't know. But then I barely know anyone in Pineview since I've only been here for 3 months. I do sympathize with what's happened, though. If it is a murder-suicide, I can imagine what that would, what they would have been going through that pushed them to it. It's really sad to even think about.
All right, we'll talk later, William.
See you.
A Bill Clinton joke. Video rental. I want to go rent something. Oh, well, I didn't need to do that. So as long as nobody knows the answer, where's everybody leaning with the mystery right now? Who done it? No need to go there right now. Flirt with the owner, yes. You're exactly right, Ghost. Oh, that would be an interesting twist if so. Wait a second. Where are we at right now? This map is not very helpful. We're on Main Street right now? But no, we're on Overlook Street. So that's the auto store. That's the crime scene. Okay, I see, I see. So wait, I need to actually go down the other way. Egad. You think the murderer did it? I don't know about that, Cuzzy. That seems a little far-fetched. Maybe even sir-fetched. So now we're on Overlook Street? Yes. Can't go down here yet, right? Nope. It does make me happy that Jungle at least enjoys my voices. I like to put a little bit of character into the game when I can, you know. I wish Rob was here. Good old Rob. You know, I don't think I've ever actually met somebody named Rob in real life, like in my personal life. I know a Robert, but not a Rob.
Ooh, my neck. What are we looking for?
Anything that tells us about Chris and Diane. Nobody in this town seems to know much about them. Maybe their room can tell us more.
On it, detective.
What is this? Like a trophy? That's me.
You're looking better today, detective.
I am?
Relatively. Did you sleep well last night?
Not a wink. Not a wink.
Maybe you should see a doctor.
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'll be fine. Moisturizer, body butter, makeup items. I want some body butter. It's a photograph of Chris and Diane.
There's a diary here. It's empty. Ugh. Bunch of travel magazines. Look like they had a subscription. A book on journalism. A couple of fiction books. The Dreamer's Guide to the World. A self-improvement book about travel. Interesting. There's a handwritten note on the first page. To Diane, never give up on your dreams. Love, Chris. 10th of January, 96. This must have been Diane's bedside. So Diane slept on this side, he slept on this side. That's a nice painting. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. That's a bed. It's still unmade. That's a trash can. Wow, you're really good at this. Sorry, I can't help it sometimes. Oh, really? Well, you don't know them personally, though, Legion. Yeah, exactly, Cuzzy, exactly. Financial calculations. Looks like they were planning for something pretty big. Or at least one of them was. It's locked. The key could be here somewhere. Detective, check this out. There's some interesting stuff on the bulletin board. More DIY, journalism, travel books, and a couple novels. Globe, a boombox. Nothing of interest here. Oh, those are some nice tapes. Hey, Restream, good to see you. What's happening for you tonight? Let's see what we have here. A list of locations. Madagascar. Is that a typo? It's Arctica, not Antarctica. I've seen a couple little typos in this game. Antarctica. Oh! Igor! Igor! Where you at, buddy? Where you at? 4 question mark, 5 question mark. Yeah, I think that's a typo. Oh well, I guess Igor will never get to see it. And below the list, in a different handwriting, it says half the world away. It's underlined twice. There's a shopping list, some phone numbers, pictures of animals, the ocean. I think there are pictures of Madagascar. Possible. Another list, woodworking projects to do, bookcase for living room 2, custom chair for Diane. Bookcase for bedroom. This has been stuck through. Some front lawn project. I'm guessing Chris was into woodworking. Oh, what's this? Talk about issues, convey patiently. No sacrifices, talk about it, and discuss what needs work. Analyzing everything equals annoying. Code, it's happening. Shut up, give space. Which one of them do you think wrote these? I mean, why don't we just look at the handwriting? Is it pretty handwriting? Probably the female. Yep, National Vodka Day and a reference to the Ukraine in a game. I think Chris did, honestly. Chris, looks like he was the organized type and making lists and everything. That woodworking one's definitely his, and his handwriting is the same. Yeah, makes sense. So maybe Chris wanted to fix the relationship and she didn't. Maybe found love elsewhere. It's a photo of Chris, Diane, and some guy. Do you recognize the third guy, Officer Blunt? I don't think I've ever seen him. Must be from outside of town. Got the key. It was behind the painting. What? Great. That was weird. Alright, not a lot here. There's a brochure for a travel agency, a DIY woodworking book, and a bunch of letters.
What do they say?
Most of them seem to be from Diane to Chris.
Oh wow, that's a lot of hearts.
Let's see if we can find anything useful among these. Whoa, that just gave me some, not really deja vu, but this gave me memories. I don't know if I've ever told any of you about this. So, years after my mother and father were dead, I was going through my grandmother, which was my father's mother's house. And I found a collection of letters that my mother had written to my father in high school. I think I did talk about this a long time ago once. And it was like tons and tons of letters, like love letters and stuff like that of my mom sending to my dad. It's pretty interesting, actually. I have all that stuff somewhere. I don't know where I put it exactly, but that'd be something to really look through one day. I think it'd be pretty interesting. It is interesting because my father kept that stuff, and I also would definitely keep stuff like that. So that's like one of the few similarities that like I think my father and I had, and that we like treasured things like that. Maybe would be a way to say that. It's just something interesting I always thought. So I'll be writing these to keep in touch while we can't meet. I don't know how, but I'm glad that you changed my mind. Look at life in a different way. We're really dumb together, but I love that. Oh wait, this one was different. There's a severe lack of hearts in this one. Kind of. It's from Chris to Brad, but you forgot to send it? Or decided not to? Hey Brad, sorry for disappearing on you last week during your party. You see, after I walked out... Sunday, 11:40 p.m. December 31st, 1959. Alright, I gotta get my little bit of a drunk voice on. Let me add a little slur to my voice here. Wait, maybe they're not drunk yet. Oh, this looks like a party. Is this a party? We'll add a little twang in there. Can't believe you said that. I know. Everyone was looking at me. I should have been there, man. Oh, hang on. I think Emily's calling me. Yeah, that's alright. Go on. I'll hang around outside. Or go around and socialize. Meet some people. Heck, make some friends. Yeah, sounds amazing. Do what you will, man. I'll see you in a bit. Oops. See you, Brad. I need to pick up a voice here. What kind of voice would this guy have? What kind of voice would this guy have? Maybe like a buff voice like this. No, he'd probably be a little nerdier. Like, no, I don't think he'd be quite nerdy. Maybe sensitive. Maybe a sensitive man. Alright, now to get away from humans for a while. Oh, we're actually controlling this person. Okay. Interesting. Excuse me. Sorry, coming through. I want to go out, not in. Yeah, maybe we'll add a little bit of a nervous sound to his voice. Oh, this isn't so bad. Oh, hello. I didn't know there was anyone else out here. Oh, oh, that's a 10. I can head back inside if you like. Don't feel like you need to because of me. It isn't that. It's just you don't like the people that much. You're right. I don't.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan, no. I'm sure they won't take offense. It isn't that, it's just, go on. The more I get to know them, the less I can stand them. Hope she doesn't think that was directed at her. I suggest staying outside then. You're less likely to be ambushed. Ooh. Or go back in. We don't want to risk you getting to know me. Ooh. Beautiful evening, don't you think? Beautiful. Yeah, well, there's the lamps. The lamps. I think they're pretty great. Lamps. Okay, that's a weird thing to notice. I don't get why that would be beautiful at all. Boy, the weird topic, Chris. Who do you know here? Did you come alone? Don't ask a woman that. Alone, actually. Though I came to meet Emily. We share classes. Oh, that's nice. Brad's an old friend of mine. Emily's boyfriend? He's a really cool guy. I'm talking a lot. What do you do and stuff? Ha! I actually don't know. I just graduated last year. Journalism, of all things. Oh, what was I thinking? Anyway, I'm planning on taking exams so that I can study abroad. And then I have to do well, and then look for a scholarship, and... Sorry, listen to me prattling on. Forget it. Honestly, it's alright, go on. It's just, I'm not really attached to anything here. I'd rather just move. I have stupid dreams of being somewhere else. Anywhere else. What do you think you'll find when you get there? I guess I'll find myself somewhere else. That would be a good start. My name's Diane, by the way. Oh, hi, I'm Chris. Emily's got a nice place out here. Stop talking. I can't wait to have a place of my own. You know, something small, maybe a little less modern. But it's still beautiful, right? Even the house is beautiful. Do you not think so? It's a house. Oh. You have me totally perplexed, by the way. Like, I just can't understand your way of looking at things. You wouldn't be the first person to say that. I appreciate your lamps appreciation. There's lamps, you know? No, I totally get you. I'm just... I don't know. I guess I'm a little weird when it comes to these things. That's one way of putting it. I try to see the beauty in everything. Oh. Unpretentious. You should be an artist. Are you an artist? Or a writer, maybe? Do you write books about how there's beauty in all things? Haha, go on. Poke your fun. I'm being serious. What do you do? It's a long story, but I guess you could say I'm a businessman? I wouldn't have guessed. Thanks. There's a reason and a story for that, but maybe it's one for another time. Oh, another time? Smooth. It's interesting. What is? Meeting someone like you here. He who sees beauty in the mundane things. I can look at the same painting for 5 minutes before I start thinking about lunch or my car. Or... Art and paintings have nothing to do with it. It's more like the little things, precious moments, you know, loving life. I'm sorry, Chris, you lost me at precious moments. Seriously? It's all just a little bit too blah. Is there nothing I can do to change your mind? Oh, hon, I would love to see you try. Okay, Diane, what's the time? What? The time? What is it? It's about 11:45. Why? All right, you're coming with me. I want to show you something. What? I don't even know you. Even better. We'll be back in 20 minutes. Come on, it's not far.
Fine, but you're carrying my shoes. Hurry up. When a relationship is carrying shoes level, you know it's serious. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, I guess it looks nice. I don't get what's so special, though. I mean, it's just buildings. This moment, it's a cool view, or the thought of people just living life. It's a cool view. I just think it's a freaking cool view. What, a valley and a city in the background? As dreary as my life is, I've seen better. If I were you, I'd probably be freaking out looking at sunsets and from my window every evening. What? I was kidding. That isn't what I got you out here for. But it's about to get pretty cool right about now. What? Don't you dare. It's 12 a.m. Look!
Like fireflies in the night sky, like shooting stars.
Happy New Year! Okay, that's... I'll give you that one. That's a pretty one. I'm going to take a screenshot. December 31st. That's when they first met. Yes, that... Detective, are you okay? You look a little pale. Brad, we should try locating him. Detective! Ah, my head. Oh, man. Detective. Where? What? Michael, you've got to tell me what's going on. I'm really worried. You should really see a doctor. I'm not sure what you're talking about, officer. Are you serious? You collapsed again. You were out for at least 5 minutes. I think I tripped and knocked myself out. I was looking under the bed. I was examining the floor. Oh, I think I just tripped and knocked myself out. It really didn't look like that. Seriously, I don't know why you won't talk about it. Anyway, we'll sit here for a while. Any more of this and you're going straight to the doctor. Got it? Yeah. Well, tell me something. What? I don't know about your life back home. How's it like? Work back there, how different is it from all this? It's a completely different world. I mean, there's always something to work on. The station is full of life and noise. I like that. It can get a bit crazy at times, but it's great if you can handle it. I've been thinking about moving to a bigger station someday. I mean, the idea of handling bigger cases, being in the thick of it all, sounds exciting. Sounds like the kind of thing you'd like, or it sounds like the kind of thing I'd like to do. I'm not sure I'd be able to handle it though, honestly. Like, just this one case, it's really affecting me emotionally. Stay in Pineview, get used to it, I think you're capable. I think you're capable. I think you're capable, officer. It's only been a day, but I know you'd be able to more than handle it. In fact, I think you do very well. Wow, you really think so? Absolutely. Thanks, detective, but I also worry about the people I leave behind here. My mother, she lives with me. I feel it'd be selfish for me to just leave. And there's so many other people here that depend on me. Hey, detective, feeling better yet? Small town air getting to you? You look really cheery, Ryan. You gotta see what I found. I'll get us coffee.
Detective, you should sit.
I'll be fine.
Smack that. What? Wait, pie? Blueberry pie?
Hello, Detective. Are you feeling better? Yeah, I'm alright. It's good that you came here. A cup of coffee will fix you up nicely. How many will it be? 3, it would seem. Thanks, Mark. Say, do you know anyone called Brad by chance? I maybe see him around with Chris and Diane, maybe? Maybe back when they first moved in? No, I don't think so. I don't recall seeing them with anyone else, especially anyone from outside my view. Alright, anyway, thanks for the coffee, Mark. Take care, Detective.
Finally, blueberry pie.
That looks great. Got the coffee, now back to the table. Got some hot coffee with your name on it.
Detective, you can keep the coffee on the table now.
Yeah? Alright, so what did you want to show us? So, their mail just came in. Chris and Diane's, and there's a couple things here that you might find interesting. There's bills, of course. Nothing suspicious about those. Then we got 2 tickets. One way to...
I should say Ukraine. Hey, Richard! It's been a while. Good to see you back, friend.
What's been going on for you, buddy? Madagascar? Yeah, Madagascar. How'd you know? That's amazing. But, yeah, anyway, 2 tickets. One way to Madagascar. They were to leave this Sunday. I mean, what, 4 days from now? You might want to call up the travel agency and ask them about it. Yes, I'll do that. This is very useful. Thanks. Oh, no, that's not all. Officer Blunt says this one here will make you particularly happy. Chris and Diane received an invitation for a wedding. Someone named Emily's getting married to a guy named Brad.
Yup, there's also a phone number there. You think we should call him for a talk?
Dun, dun, dun. The plot thickens.
I've given Brad a call. He says he should be able to make it here tomorrow.
Perfect.
The autopsy results will also be ready by tomorrow, so it looks like that's it for today.
See you tomorrow, officer.
Take care, Detective.
So we are on Main Street, right? Or no, we're on Central Street. Guess those don't want me going that way. Mr. Nixon. What's going on, Richard? How's the sports life treating you? Let's go take a peek at the church at night. So I'm curious if this game is going to be all one mystery, or if it's going to be multiple mysteries. I do wonder about that. Why is there a man with an umbrella and a guitar? Let's see. So he's going to be like a singer. Oh, detective. Maybe you could help me. How good are you with words?
Actually,
Perfect. I'm kind of stuck with the lyrics of this song. It goes, with a smile across my face I sigh. We're only here for the blink of an eye. Clouds float by, clouds float, blend with the sky. Drunken dreams leave me high and dry. Of you and I will never fly. Help me get by.
of apple pie. Oh, I'm tempted to say of apple pie.
One or more? Yeah, maybe. Drunken dreams could be high and dry.
Or of apple pie. I'm going to say of apple pie.
Drunken dreams of apple pie. Drunken dreams of... Wait, what? I mean, I admit it's kind of poetic, but that's just not the style I'm going for here. Try again. Of you and I. You and I? That sounds perfect. Simple, but it says what I'd like it to say. I don't even need to spend time fixing this. Maybe I'll ask for your help again. Alright, now leave me be. I need to focus. Hey, thanks, by the way. Where would you say you were on the 6th of October? What? You're really asking me that? It's kind of what I'm in Pineview for, you know? I was traveling. Oh, wait. I actually have proof right here. See these? My boarding pass from my last flight. Has a date, my name, everything. Right. I'll be back if I need anything else. Of course, of course. Thanks for the help.
You and I, apple pie. Bye, bye, American pie.
Your lyricist brain, yep. Hey, dude, sup? I hear there's been a murder in this town, and you're the guy investigating it, right? Yeah. That's cool. I'm a knob, by the way. When did you come to Pineview? Exactly. Monday morning, dude. Monday morning, dude. I saw you too. I think we checked at the hotel at about the same time. I get here, and the first thing I know, there's been a murder. But I like the look of this town, so I'll stick around. And honestly, this might sound a little odd, but it's kind of exciting. You know what I mean? Not if it's a job or if you knew the victims. If it's your job or if you knew the victims, then it isn't. Otherwise, yeah, sure. Yeah, you got a point. Neither applies to me, so I'm excited to see how this evolves. Why Pineview? Holiday? A friend of mine has been here a year back. Said Pineview is the best place to forget your troubles and start over. I don't know about troubles, but he wouldn't shut up about it, and so I thought, why not? I wanted to go on a short holiday someplace close by before starting a new job, so this was perfect. Gotta say, so far I'm not disappointed. This place is pretty cool. I've not visited really small towns like this before. Since I moved to this country a couple of years ago, it's just been the university and places close by. This is a really cool experience. Are you traveling alone? Yeah, man, alone's the best. I've just graduated as an engineer, and I start my new job in a few weeks. Not sure how many more trips I'll be able to go on by myself, you know? Alright, Anav. We'll talk later. See you, detective. Igor, you missed it, buddy. You missed the moment earlier.
Hello, Mr. Stone.
I can't remember the voice I was using for her.
I'm a hotel woman. Hello, Mr. Stone. Was she British? Did I do a British accent for her? I think I did. Hello, Mr. Stone. Hope your stay has been pleasant so far.
That's not right at all. I can't keep my voices straight. There's so many.
Hello, Mr. Stone. I mean, as pleasant as it can possibly be, considering the horrible, tragic circumstances.
The room is really cozy. I'm having nightmares. That's not something you would just say. The room in the hotel is really warm and cozy.
Oh, do you think so? I'm really glad to hear that. My husband and I That is what we wanted to create. A warm, safe place to rest. Somewhere people feel they can let go of all their worries.
How long have you been running the hotel, Miss Patterson?
My husband built the hotel when we were in our 20s. We've been here ever since, about 30 years now. He's from Pineview. He met me when he was out traveling for work. I fell in love with this place and the way of life here. I haven't regretted moving here even once.
Where's Mr. Patterson? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, my husband. He's bedridden, unfortunately. Had an accident a year back and he can't move about by himself. He's still got the spirit, though, and he makes all the decisions regarding this place. All the execution and legwork remains mine, of course. I'm happy to do it. I love this hotel, and I love him.
Wait. Hey, Cannonball, what's happening? Basically, there's a little bit of John Constantine going on here. I said that earlier, Ghost. I said that earlier. I said it looks like South Park, especially the crime scene. Did you know Chris and Diane?
We did meet them a couple of times. They seem like lovely people, the two of them. I don't know what the rumors are all about.
Chris wanted to start a hotel here, too. Do you know anything about that?
Yes, even my husband once... He even met my husband once to talk about all that. We were happy to help them out. We know how difficult it can be to get started with something like that.
You weren't worried about competition with your hotel?
Oh no, it's been many years since all our mortgages and debts are paid off, and we've been comfortable since then. We get a couple of regular guests every so often, and that's enough for us to keep things running. Now, the hotel is just a hobby. We don't do it for the money.
So where were you, Miss Patterson, sorry to ask, on the night of the shootings?
Oh, well, I was here, of course. This hotel can't run without me, you know? And of course, there's dozens of people, staff guests, that could confirm that. Midnight, though, I'd be in bed with my husband.
All right, Mrs. Patterson, thank you for your time.
No problem, Detective. Happy to be of help.
That's exactly what I was thinking earlier, guys. I could really use a long, warm bath right now. But first, let's change into our sleepwear. A bath will set me straight. Maybe. Oh, getting spicy here.
My mind, it keeps wandering back to her. Why? Why can't I...
The case. Think about the case.
Brad, we'll meet him tomorrow. I wonder what he can tell us. Chris and Brad studied together, I think? Ugh. Is there no escape?
Alright. That's better. Still beautiful. It's too cold to go outside. Alright, bed I go. Should I go to sleep now? Nothing else. Oh, no nightmares today. I hope. Oh no. Oasis coffee? No, no, no! It's a pretty good little beat. Oh no, it can't be. Oh no. No, no, no!
I'm dreaming. It's a dream. Wake up, wake up, wake up! No, not this again. Oh. Gil, I thought I meant more than the world to you. Come with me. You know you should. I want to. I keep thinking about it. There's nothing left for you in that world. I'll forgive you if you come. I just let go of all of this. You'll be so much happier. Wake up. Yeah, basically ghost. Head. Why is it so bright in here? Officer Blunt will be waiting in the cafe. I gotta go meet her. Driving Rain, Chapter 2 unlocked. I kind of want to take a peek and see how many chapters there are in the achievement list. Because, like, if there's only 3, I'm gonna take a peek. Never mind. No, I'm not. They're all hidden. Wonder how many chapters there are. What a lovely dream. Maybe it was a gunshot sound. What do you think about everything that's going on right now, fool? 10? No, I'd say there's like 5 max. Let's go with this today. He's a little stressed out. No, he's not stressed out. That's not the right color. Actually, you know what? We'll just go back to classic today. Should I leave? Yes. I think we'll do one more day today, regardless how long it takes. Good morning, Detective. We've got a couple of tasks lined up for today. Brad is in Pineview, so we can't have a talk with him. Dr. Martinez has also informed me that the autopsy report is ready. I need more coffee. I always need more coffee. I think I need more coffee. Would you like some? No, I'm good, as usual. Good morning. Back again. Any new answers from the tea today? The answer is the same, obviously. No, I'm just admiring its beauty. There's so much more fun when it rains. The smell of rain adds so much to it. What does that word mean? What'd you call me? That's what petrichor. That's what the smell of the rain is called. Detective. Whoa. You just like blew my mind. It's so beautiful. Petrichor. I need to think over this. I need some time with this. Wow. Okay, we'll be seeing you. You think there's only 3, Cuzzy? Interesting. Hello, hello, Detective. What do you need? Just a cup of coffee, Mark. Here you go. How are you feeling today? Sleep do you any good? A little better, I guess. A lot of people that visit Pineview have said that coming here was one of the most rejuvenating experiences of their lives. The peace, the mountain air, the fresh coffee. It's no surprise Pineview has that effect on people. Well, here's hoping. Thanks, Mark. I'm honestly starting to suspect Mark a little bit. Because I could see the game doing the typical, it was the nice guy all along, you know? Got the coffee? Discuss the case. Okay. What have we got so far? Well, not much more than what we had yesterday. We know that only recently they had planned to go for a vacation together. Did something change that? Alright, let's check the autopsy report.
Let's meet Dr. Martinez and see what the autopsy report can tell us.
Alright, we can head to the hospital. Should we go now?
Yep. Yeah, let's not waste any more time.
Alright, lead the way.
Oh, I'll lead the way. You're the one that knows this town. Whoa, it's really chilly today.
It gets colder when it rains, and it was raining all night yesterday. Hey, you okay, man?
Yeah. I need to be like a little younger in my voice. Like,
Hi. Yeah, I just got spooked. What a jerk. He was clearly driving beyond the speed limit. My photos!
don't worry, I'll get them for you. Here's one. Got that one. One more. Found one. Hey, buddy. Can I have that photograph?
I don't want to damage the photo by snatching it.
Guess I have to make a trade. What does a pup like to eat? Need to distract the pup. That's random. Hey, Lance, what's going on? Good to see you today, Lance. What's going on in the Lance world? Should have brought a jacket.
Hey, Mark, do you have a bone or something I could give to the pup here?
Need the photo from it, eh? I actually just dumped all the trash in the can outside.
I'll have to dumpster dive.
I'm sorry, Detective. I don't have anything else in the cafe ready right now.
Alright, thanks, Mark. Any progress with the case?
I can't discuss that with you, William.
Yeah, of course. I can't help asking still. I've always been interested in criminal law. Ended up going to law school, but the idea is still...
I think it's supposed to be I never ended up going to law school.
I never ended up going to law school, but the idea still fascinates me. It was so much more appealing than what the rest of us scrubs do. Working jobs we don't care for just so we can pay the bills. I mean, for instance, look at you. You're a detective. That's awesome. So while you go about investigating in an official capacity, I'm going to keep my ears open as well, alright? I'll let you know if I stumble upon something that can help you.
Just stay out of trouble.
I will. Just eavesdropping, nothing illegal. That's not all. There were more photos.
Lance, for question today, you like the sounds of nature? Not sounding like much outside. What do you mean by that? Meh! I know I gotta go to the trash can, so I don't even know why I'm bothering coming all the way up here. A great silence is spreading? I'm confused. So who's your favorite character in this game, everybody, so far?
Keeps collapsing or something. Maybe he did. Did he really kill her?
Right, there should be a couple bones in there. Greased up deaf guy. What are you talking about, Ghost? Oh, this better work. Alright, got something. Hey, boy, look what I got. Not interested, huh? I can't say I blame you. I wouldn't chew on it either. Would you like something sweet, maybe? Give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home, see? It's all part of the mystery. Hi, Grandpa. Who? I'd like to buy one of your donuts. Seriously? Why are you so surprised? I thought you'd never eat them. Actually, I need to give it to a dog. You see, the dog's got something I need. You want to give my donuts to a dog? Come on, Grandpa, I need help. I'll come back and eat your donuts some other time, promise. Yeah, okay, hang on. Here's some biscuits instead. I don't think donuts are good for dogs. Awesome, thanks, Gramps. Who? The dog, yeah, of course. Dogs love chocolate? Oh, yeah, for sure. Disclaimer, the Bearded Fool does not condone feeding dogs chocolate. Offer biscuits. Yeah, now we know it's definitely British. Hey, you want some of this, boy? Oh, you like this, eh? Right, you just focus on... Wait, the donut? But I thought we didn't give it a donut, we gave it biscuits. Got it. That's all of them, I think. Wait a second, what's this? Oh, hello. What's this car doing outside of the house? That's very, very interesting. Press E to exit. I should ask Johnny what he knows about this picture. Johnny, did you take this photograph? Yeah, I did. Is that Jack's car? Yeah, nice car, isn't it? I was just passing by that day and it looked... Did you see anything else? See anything? No, I just took the photo and... Did you see anyone? Jack, Diane, Chris? No, Chris wasn't there that day. His car wasn't. I think Diane and Jack were in the house. But, well, Johnny, can I keep this photo? It'll really help us out. I think so. I've got the negative, so I can just make another copy. Do you think do you think you may have any other photos like this that could help us? Not really. I don't know which photograph would be helpful to you. Can I have a look at the others? I don't have any more here. They're in my room at home. Alright, Johnny, can you tell me... Where were you on the night of the shootings? I was at home with Granny. I think I was home by 9 or so. You can ask her about it. Did you know Chris and Diane at all? Not really. I just knew what everyone else did. They fought a lot. They weren't friendly with the rest of us. Have you noticed anything unusual lately? Unusual? Nothing really. New faces in town? Well, there is that Anav fellow. He's here on a holiday. Stays in the same hotel as you, actually. But I think he came here after that night, so I don't know. Alright, thanks for your help, Johnny. Officer, we've got work to do. Say what, Ghost? You hear that music, dude? No, not at all. Oh, well, anyway, he's a great musician. Or was, 69 to 96. Person's lifetime of work, memories, and experiences all reduced to that small hyphen between two numbers. It's messed up, man. Ugh. Detective, you haven't slept in days, have you? I can tell. Is it the case? Oh, no, I'm fine. Whatever's bothering you, you've let it come to the surface. You need to be stronger than that, really. What do you mean? You can't let such things take control of you. You have responsibilities, a job to do, a family to support. People rely on you, so toughen up. Yeah.
He really is the only way, Detective. That's what I found, at least. I'll keep that in mind. That, huh? I don't know what to say. I can't say I agree at the very least.
Reminds you of Sally Face? How so, Cannon? I never played that game. I know a little bit about it, but not much, really. A bum bag? I've never heard that before. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, Cannon? By the way, where you been, friend? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. What's been going on for you? Played that adventurous game? Not yet. Seriously, it's got the best graphics ever. The colors, the animations. Anyway, I think I'm in the mood for something more open. Why can't you make up your mind? The gamer friend that always changes games. I have one of those. Wait, to the hospital? Wait, I guess we're going to the hospital for the autopsy. Work, yeah, I got you. I got you, friend. Well, either way, I'm glad you got to come out for an evening with us. Or a night, I guess. You gonna make it out for the big Jackbox stream this Friday? If it happens? Rick's Video Rental. I didn't realize that was the name of it. This town sucks.
You know, some of the people here are quite nice. Mark's pretty friendly, for instance. Mrs. Patterson is great, too. But the others have been giving me funny looks. I guess they're just a bit paranoid after the incident. Can't really blame them. I heard the victims were outsiders, too. Also, that the cops aren't even taking the case seriously. A couple days here, and I've heard so much. Word really seems to travel in Pineview.
You know, can't say I disagree with that.
Must be useful for you hearing all sorts of things from everyone.
It's quite the opposite.
That's a pity. Anyway, see you later.
So we need to go down this way to go to the hospital. So first, see if there's anybody to talk to. Wait, Sheriff's Department? I'm so confused. Sure, we'll go this way. I don't even know where we're going right now. Hey, whoa! You catch the person who did that shooting yet? No, and I can't discuss the case with you. That's too bad. Yeah, it's too bad. Listen, you teach me investigating, and I'll teach you skating and grinding. I'll even let you borrow my ride. No. It's too bad, man. Right, I've got nudes and moves that need busting. See you later. So apparently there's a sheriff's department we can go to. Guess we'll just keep going this way. It seems like it's letting us kind of explore a little bit now. Nope, won't go in there now. Never mind. Never mind entirely. So how are you feeling about this game so far, Ghost? I know you're sometimes critical on stuff. Press E to continue.
Detective, Brad's here.
Oh, well, I think I did things out of order. I think I did things horribly out of order. Oh, there's just a scenic view, I see. Of the manhwa you're reading is out. Oh, nice, Cuzzy. That's always exciting. I meant to go to the hospital first. I didn't mean to actually trigger the Brad stuff first. But I guess it is what it is. Too late now. Unless I can just leave. Nope. Less awkward and less monotonous than Lake. Yeah, that's fair. I really liked Lake, though. Alright, I gotta get a voice for Brad. How do I channel my inner Brad? I have to be a little preppy. Hello, detective. Detective. Gotta like raise my nose a little bit when I say it. Hello. Hello. I'm Brad. I'm Brad. I'm Brad. I'm Brad. I am Brad. I don't know what a Brad. I don't know what a Brad really sounds like. That's a tricky one. I think raising the nose will work. Detective. Michael Stone. This is Officer Blunt. I had no idea about this incident. I came as fast as I could. It's heartbreaking. I understand. Come on. Let's discuss this inside. Through here, Detective. Don't you have an interrogation room here? Not really. We'd ordinarily use the conference room in such a situation, but that's got a water leakage problem these days. All that rain must be, right? Actually, it's water from the second floor washroom. Sorry about it, Detective, but the storeroom's the best we have for now. That's alright. Anyway, bring Brad in. We've got a lot to get through. I'm sorry. I'm still in a bit of shock. I just got the news last night. I had no idea. It's a weird time. I'm getting married in a few days, and I was so stressed about that. I sent Chris an invitation. Didn't know if he'd respond. I hadn't talked to him in months, and then this? I can't believe it. I'm just shocked. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself over and over. That's alright, Brad. How many years have you known Chris for? Chris, we met during high school. That's when we decided to major in business, and we were lucky enough to get into the same university. He had a knack for it. He'd been helping his uncle run his restaurant since he was 12. Uncle? Chris lived with his uncle. He took him in after Chris had been shuttled between his parents and foster homes for years. I see. Alright, Brad. I assume you knew Chris well, so what was he like? Chris, he was ambitious, driven, and optimistic. If he felt inspired by something, he'd do anything to achieve it. How was he with people? Did he get along with everyone? Was he generally an agreeable guy? Funny you should ask that. I really didn't understand him sometimes, you know? He'd always keep that to himself. Didn't want to bother with people. It kind of worried me at times. But I just didn't understand the concept of introversion at the time, I think. I do stuff like skip parties just so he wouldn't get lonely on a Saturday nights. That bugged him so much. Would he get into arguments with people? Short temper or anything? Oh, no, not at all. Don't think I've ever seen him lose his temper. No, he just liked his own company, I think. So, how well do you know Diane? I didn't really. I only met her a couple of times through Chris after they started dating. Whatever I knew about her was mostly what Chris had told me. She definitely had a power over him, though. He was smitten. I'd never seen him like that. Did Chris talk about Diane with you? Did he tell you anything at all? Yeah, he'd share things during the first couple of months. After the New Year's Eve party, she didn't get back to him. He'd asked for her phone number that night, but she didn't give it. He said she'd find out his number and call him if she wanted to. She'd find out his number and call him if she wanted to. The wait, the lack of response, contact or even a single call drove him slightly crazy. By the time she did call, he was done. He was completely into her. The uncertainty made him want her bad. Hey, Texas, what's happening? Good to see you tonight, friend. Hi.
Diane! You look great. It's good to see you again. It's good to see you again. Ah, it's good to see you too, Chris. I didn't think we'd be meeting again, actually. I've been waiting for you to call. Okay, desperate time, desperate time. You've been waiting for... You know, forget I said anything. Where are we going? It's a surprise, Chris. It's my turn to show you something really cool. Oh, I got you something. Oh, really? It's a book. You said you wanted to travel, right? To go somewhere far away? The Dreamer's Guide to the World. The book is written to inspire people like you. That's really sweet, Chris. Thanks. Well, this is us. Come on. You just woke up. Oh no, did you go to bed early? Or fall asleep in the middle of the day, more like it, I guess? Right, here we are. I've got something cool to show you, but first, we'll need that boat. Oh, is that your boat? No. Are we stealing it? We're just borrowing it, Chris. Come on, you're not scared, are you? I hope you're not. No, I'm not scared. Of course you're not, and you shouldn't be. I'm only taking it around for a bit. Plus, if anyone confronts us, I'll talk to them. It'll be no trouble at all. Alright. See if you can get the boat started. Oh, no! Did you catch that on your expedition? I'm sorry to hear that, Texas. Red truck. The key is still inside. I don't like this. He could be anywhere. I thought you said you weren't scared. But what if he has a gun? He doesn't have a gun, Chris. How do you know? I don't. Wait, I can drive? The car is open. The key is in here too. There's a fuel container in the back. A bunch of tools. A pair of gardening scissors could come in handy. Take the scissors. Alright, I got the scissors, but now what? Cut something! Yeah, that's crazy, Texas. I'm really sorry to hear that. How long has it been affecting you? Your answer to the question today is a gun being shot. Really? A diesel firing up and steak on the grill. I kind of understand the latter, and the middle one maybe. But a gun being shot? That's a surprising one. There's a rope holding the boat in. A bunch of posts have collapsed around the boat. There's no way I'm getting the boat into the water before I clear them off. Push, turn on engine, sit inside, or cut rope. Pull out. Ugh! Can't pull these out. I need something stronger to help me. Push. Boat is tied to the post of the rope. Need to get rid of the rope and the post where I can get the boat out of here. Alright, the rope is off. 4 days. Yeah, I mean, I've heard it's pretty rough, friend. I've heard it is pretty rough. Oh, I see what you're doing. Smart. Eight times? Oh, that's ridiculous, Texas. That's ridiculous. Vroom, vroom. That's cute. I wonder if there's any around here. Oh, I gotta get the fuel first. Okay.
got the fuel. Wait, you lost 50 pounds? How? Wait, in 4 days? Wait, I'm confused. What are you, like, what's the time frame here? If you lost 50 pounds in 4 days, man, you better be going to the doctor. That literally sounds life-threatening at that point. 50 pounds is crazy. Remove the fuel? I just take the fuel back out. Oh, you're in the hospital. Oh, dang, Texas. I'm sorry to hear that, friend. I mean, it's good that you're in the hospital and not, you know, like, you know, that you're in a safe environment and everything. It's crazy, man. Hope this works. Dang, 50 pounds. That's insane, friend. Definitely gotta stick in there, man. I believe in you. I know it's not really a motivation thing. It's more of like just a thing, but... Alright, I can use the truck to pull the posts out. Oh, no fuel. That's so weird that I'm just like siphoning the fuel between them. That's really weird. Really weird. Well, got it all back. That's such an easy thing to do. A fever of 105. Dang, man, that's ridiculous. Yeah, I hope that everything works out for you, friends. I mean, that is insane. In the U.S., most likely. There might be an assistance program, but you'd still have some bills. Nothing's free with medical in the U.S., cuzzy. Yeah, health insurance will cover a lot, hopefully. Alright, I can use the truck to pull the posts out. Here we go. Oh, you actually have full coverage? Okay, well that's huge then, Texas. That's a big relief off your mind at least. I'm glad to hear that, friend. A lot of people wouldn't have that good insurance. That was cool. That was vandalism. Remove the fuel. It's like a weird puzzle. Filled it up. 14.5 pounds? That's crazy. Alright, let's go. This is beautiful, isn't it? I knew you'd like it. I used to come here all the time a few years back, just to get away from everything. This was my secret world away from the real world. Why did you ever stop coming? I don't know. I guess it just wasn't enough anymore. Am I dreaming? Is this really happening? Oh, just look at her. Is she real? Alright, play it cool. Play it cool. Stop being weird. Wow, that's crazy, man. Are you like on an IV kind of thing or something? Two IVs? That's insane, friend. That is insane. Right? Yeah, just losing that much weight that fast is just insane. It's incredible. Come on, I'll show you my favorite spot. Now, I'm really sorry to hear that you're struggling with that, though, Texas. I know a few people that have had different levels of struggle with it, so that's insane. I know that this variant is really, really rough. It's been years since I was here last. I'd come and sit here for hours whenever I was feeling overwhelmed.
Alone? Yeah, it's the best way, isn't it? I love doing these things alone, or I'm happy you're here.
Yeah, absolutely, Texas.
I'm happy you're here, actually. Oh, come on. That's sweet. But really? Thought you liked your own company. Yeah, I do. But sometimes I can't really enjoy being alone. Because a voice in my head usually starts worrying me that I might be unwanted. What good is happiness by yourself if the world doesn't need or care about you? If people don't need you, is your happiness alone even valid? Of course it is. So I end up comparing myself to the cool kids, like I'm lesser. It messes with me. I can't really have a good time by myself. Who wants to fit in anyway? Mostly I don't care. I enjoy working or, spending time on hobbies. But it's like, what's the point of all the cool things you do or experience alone if nobody cares? And then maybe doing great work could help you be a part of the picture. Maybe fame and recognition could help you claim a place in the world. As if great work or fame can make up for personal shortcomings. I've never felt that way. Like, who cares what people think? I like being by myself because it means I don't have to deal with them. People can be horrible. Yeah, some of them. I'm just not interested in being a part of their picture. Screw being admired or accepted, I think. Looking for that is a waste of time. But also, everyone feels that way, Chris, at least some of the time. Everyone fears the thought of not fitting in. It's not just you. Like, don't worry. Really? It doesn't feel like it somehow. Even people with fame, despite what you think. Most just don't show it. You're fine as you are. Everyone is, so don't be so hard on yourself. Especially you. You're intelligent, ambitious, good-looking, funny, and she called me good-looking. So don't worry. Wait, why am I talking about all this and embarrassing myself? Oh, what's wrong with me? I should ask her something about herself. Forget all that. It just bothers me sometimes. It's not a big deal. Tell me about you. Tell you what about me?
300 acres, Texas? You're far away from the cities, Cuzzy? An extrovert trying to imagine interacting with an introvert in the way they want to but never will happen? You shave? That's disgusting, Ghost. Hey, Upright. Thanks for the bit there, friend. Welcome in. 2131.
Tell me about your previous boyfriends. Tell me about your family. Tell me about your family and childhood.
Wow. What? You chose a topic I care to talk the least about. Try again.
Okay, well, just tell me about your friends.
Ah, friends.
Yeah? I don't know how I feel about them. Actually, I'm not really in the mood to talk about them. So tell me about yours.
Oh, I have some good friends. Brad's one, and Emily, you know them. There are a couple of other guys that I meet sometimes. Mostly it's just me and Brad. We're pretty close.
Good for you. He's a great guy.
So are you, dating anyone right now?
Please say no. No, it's been almost a year now.
Yes. There were some guys. Some were great, and some weren't. And
I'm not in the mood to elaborate.
Oh, all right. You?
Same. It's been about a year. I've only been in a couple of relationships. And they were fine. Nothing really worth talking about. I'm not in the mood to elaborate. Hey, I wasn't the one that brought it up.
All right, all right.
I should talk to her about something else, something she likes.
What are your passions?
My passions? Wow. That's such loaded questions.
Well,
That's okay, I'm kidding. At least you're not making small talk. I'm terrible at small talk. I know, Chris. You start talking about lamps. Hey! Anyway, what was it? Oh, my passions. I don't know. I don't think I really have any. Hobbies, things you do in your spare time? I listen to a lot of music. I like that. What kind of music? Indie rock mostly. Trip hop sometimes. Though I listen to all sorts, really. I even indulge in some boy bands once in a while. Really? Play anything? I own a guitar, but I never got past the basic chords. So yeah, I guess that's all. Well, what do you want in life? I don't know what I want in life. I've thought about it, but I just don't know. I can't look past my everyday life for the most part. You know, the whole me trying to get me as far away from home as possible bits. It's all I can really see as of now. It's all I want in order to feel normal. I don't know about happy. Maybe once I move, I can think about things that make me happy. Well, what inspires you? Inspires me? Nothing, really. Not everyone feels inspired the way you do, you know? Is there nothing that even, say, excites you? No. Not really. Like, when I was a kid, maybe? Dang. I do like how you ask me these questions, though. And I like listening to you talk about these things. I don't know what keeps you inspired, but it makes me happy. So what about you? What keeps you inspired? Man, well, settle down. This might take a while. I've never really tried describing it to anyone before. It's just an amazing feeling. You know, random things trigger it. Mostly like nature, or music, or film. For a second, those things give me just a tiny glimpse of something like really, really beautiful. I know I probably sound crazy, but it's like a vision. It's like a portal to another world, like a life I lived once. Maybe in another dimension. It's like falling in love in a way. You know, it just feels different. Magical, nostalgic almost. Or like a dream. You know how dreams feel beautiful? I just feel that most of the time. I don't know. All I know is its beauty overwhelms me. It's so beautiful, Diane. And that is what keeps me inspired. Did I really just tell her all that? Chris, wow. You have a connection with a dream world, and there you are feeling insecure about the stupidest, most irrelevant things. Like, honestly, who cares about things like being popular when you've got that? Hey, grass is always greener and all that, right? Well then, it's a pity that we value the things we don't have. Seriously, you should be an artist or something. Like, I don't know what you're up to starting a business. Maybe, but I'm good at this business stuff. Hey, it pays the bills. You know, talking about all this, it was actually kind of exciting. Maybe you could inspire me. I'd love to. Nobody's really interested in this stuff usually. I'm very interested. Oh, hey, look, it's dark now. The stars have come out. Whoa! Yeah. Diane, you're incredible for getting me here. Look at the stars. Like, really look at them. Look at the water, Chris. What? Whoa! The water is glowing. But why is the water glowing? Try walking in it. Whoa. It's following me. The glowy stuff is following me. Isn't it? Alright, come back. I think we should be heading back now. Really? Now you're worried about going back? It's getting dark. I don't want you to drown or something. Not before I get to know you better, at least. Come here. Sorry, I had to walk on water a little bit. Are you out, Cannon? Hey, go get some sleep. Thanks for being here. It's good to catch up with you a little bit there, friend. Keep in mind, we'll be back tomorrow with another indie game. Oh, speaking of Cannon, that's a way to make an exit. Coming in with a subscription. Thanks for dropping that prime before you leave there, Cannon. Everybody, get some wholesomes in the chat to thank Cannon for dropping that love, dropping that support. Appreciate you there, Cannon. Thanks again for jumping in.
And once again, definitely hope you get to make it back out more often. Silly Potatoes. What's going on, Silly? Welcome in. How's it going tonight? Thanks for the emotes there, Ghost. Somebody's got my back. What's happening for you tonight, Potatoes? Or Potatoes, I guess it technically would be. If it's your first time here, feel free to introduce yourself. Thanks for joining us.
No, wait. You know what? I'll regret it if I don't do this right now.
Do what, Chris? I want to swim in this water. Oh, that... wait, what? This is going to be so freaking cool. Alright, everybody get naked. Oh, this is amazing. This is... Diane! The facial expression, though. After that, Diane disappeared from his life once again. Chris didn't hear from her for weeks. So obviously, Chris couldn't believe it when she asked him to come over to her place all of a sudden. That was the thing with Diane, really. It's that unpredictability that drew Chris in, I think. Hey, Chris. Diane. Finally, I was beginning to wonder if you were ever going to call again. Of course I was. Why don't you just give me your number? This is so inconvenient. I always have to wait. I enjoy it. Anyway, there's no one at my place, and I just ordered pizza. Way too much of it. So you want to, like, come over and help? Yeah, sure, really? Yeah, I don't know why I'm taking the risk, but just come before I change my mind. Risk? So where is your place, and how do I get there? Wow, I can't believe I'm actually here. Shut up. I never meet anyone at home, and I don't even know why I called you. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure your parents would like me. Yeah, sure. I love this. What, making coffee? Yeah, moments like these. It's raining outside, and we're just chilling, making coffee in the warm kitchen. Plus, we got pizza on the way. So, stuff that's kind of normal doesn't make it any less beautiful. Do you always, like, make observations like this? Always. Only around you, I think. Is it annoying? No, not at all. I like it. Just kind of new for me. Alright. Relationship time. Yep, pizza. Pizza and rain. Pizza and rain sweeping. I gotta say that, honestly, this guy encompasses a lot of how I feel about, like, relationships and stuff. I've talked a little bit about this before, but, like one of my favorite things to do, like, as a date, per se, is to go grocery shopping. Like, I think that's one of the most romantic things ever. My friends make fun of me for saying that. But, like, for me, I love that. Like, I love the little things. I love, you know, cooking together, you know, going, like, I mean, I know it sounds weird and cheesy, but, like, I love, like, going into, like, a convenience store, gas station, and, like, picking out snacks together, you know, like, I don't know, just, like, driving together, having a conversation, just looking at stuff, you know, like, I really do love the little things. I think it's probably weird in the aspect of not the standard way that people look at it, but I definitely don't look at it as a bad thing at all. I just really enjoy, like, those little aspects of relationships and stuff a lot. Like, honestly, more than the big stuff a lot of times. Like, I love the little stuff. I really do. Alright, did you read that travel book that I gave you? I didn't really get that time to. I did flip through it, though.
It looks really interesting. I'm just waiting for the right moment so I can really enjoy it. You should read it. It's great. Then you could like really make a plan and work out how to execute it. Yeah, I will. Well, yeah, I mean, that's true, Texas, but that still wouldn't, and there's still norms, you know. If it works, it works. Exactly, cuzzy. So, when do you have your exams? Exams? The ones you've been preparing for so you can study abroad? Oh, right, that. Yeah, there's a few more months to go. I'm not really sure if I want to take them, though. Why not? I'm only taking these so I can get away from this place, but I don't know. Maybe there's a better way. You know, I'll be moving to Pineview soon. I've been looking around, and I found a couple of good places I could move into. The hotel I'm planning to start there, that should also work out. I've met the planning committee and checked out a few possible sites, too. That's great. When do you think you'll move? Next month, hopefully. I really admire you, you know? What? You go out and you do the things you want. You don't just, like, let dreams remain dreams. I really admire that. Thanks. So where's that pizza? I can't wait anymore. Wow. I don't normally get to just lounge about and eat pizza for hours. I could get used to this. Why don't you, though? Oh, you know, just stuff. Anyway, thank you for coming. I mean, I'm glad you did. Was it bad? Have I done something wrong? Diane? This is getting a bit close for me. You shouldn't... I don't understand. The more you get to know people, the less you can stand them. Even you said that. That was different. That was before I met you. You don't know me, Chris. When you do, you won't like who you'll find. What's wrong? Is there something wrong? Like something I need to know? I think you should leave. Diane, come on. Please, Chris. My parents are probably on their way home anyway. When will I next see you? I don't know. I'll call you. Oh, okay. Okay.
You have to do them in a few weeks. You don't do the same stuff as other people. Your lady you're with now loves to go to work and come home. All you do is watch movies and enjoy one another. That's awesome. Makes your life easy, but right now it's destroying you because you can't see her. Right. Yeah, I guess you can't have any contact with her. So I thought you said before that you lived alone on your farm. But yeah, that's rough to be away from somebody you care about like that. The mask? I mean, masks help, but I mean, whenever, you know, you're bedridden, you know, it's not enough then, cuzzy. After that, Chris and Diane began to meet a bit more frequently. At the same time, I started seeing him a lot less as well. When did you see him next? Detective, I need to be somewhere else in a bit. Is it okay if we pick this up again tomorrow? Of course. Thanks for your time, Brad. Yeah, no problem. Oh, okay, so you do live by yourself, but she just comes over often. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, the mask is just to protect others from you, mostly. I guess there's no reason to go this way. We got a lot of backstory on these two characters. I'm actually kind of surprised. Like, I didn't expect there to be a lot of backstory on the characters that died. Kind of weird, but interesting. A dream joke. Oh, okay. So we need to go to the hospital. Currently, we just came from the sheriff's department. Okay.
Literally destroying you. Can you not call her or anything, Texas? Or can you not physically speak at all right now? Is that what you mean? Or maybe you could Skype or, you know, something like that, Discord. Oh, dang, man. So it is so bad that you can't physically speak. I'm sorry to hear that, Texas. Definitely sounds like it hit you hard. So, I mean, it was just a couple days ago. I mean, you were feeling pretty good after the trip, right? So it definitely just happened, it sounds like. That's how it happens, though. That's how it happens, guy. Yeah, it's true. She could send you a voice recording or something. You could text her or whatever and be like, can you just, like, talk to me? Send me a voice clip. You can do that on Facebook or anything. Might sound cheesy, but you just now said you don't care to do weird stuff, right?
Pineview Medical Center. How old is this building? Old. Very old. But Dr. Martinez makes up for it. He's great. He's in charge of the autopsy. He should be inside. Let's go.
Well, yeah, I mean, sure. Obviously wouldn't be the same as, like, speaking, but, you know, just one of those things that may help you along, may help you feel a little better. We're just thinking out loud here, you know, friend. Whatever works for you. Building looks quite old. Damp. It's one thing that puts me off. It's damp and old hospitals. Can't stand them. No way.
Should we go in?
Go in. What voice are we using for the doctor here? Don't touch me. I'm sterile. Hello, Detective Stone. Officer Blunt.
Hello, Doctor. How are you?
Oh, just the usual, you know. This is a sad, sad case. Living in Pineview, I don't do these often, thankfully. Anyway, shall we begin the report? Who would you like to hear about first, Detective? We'll learn about Diane first. Let's see Diane first. Alright, give me a minute, please. And one more thing. The victim is Diane Miller, age 24. Torso, hands, or report? Well, torso first, obviously. The large amount of soot, soiling, and burnt hairs around the wound indicate the shot was taken at close range. Say, maybe a distance of less than 10 centimeters. Wow. The victim was shot in the upper abdomen. The bullet traveled through and hit the lower ribs and made its exit through the back. The shockwave from the round managed to rupture the heart without directly penetrating it. This caused a hemorrhage and instant loss of consciousness and immediate death.
Jeez.
There isn't any sign of struggle on the arms or anything to suggest that Diane may have fired the gun. It's hard to say whether she held the gun at all, but the fingerprints report would probably reveal that. But it's worth noting that there are old scars on Diane's forearm, some more than a few years old. It's possible that she or someone else had harmed her more than a couple times, possibly using a blade. So, self-harm? Is there anything else you can tell us about that? Any more details? It's hard to say anything more about this, Detective. The scars are very old. The toxicology report shows that Diane was under the influence of alcohol during the shooting.
Diane? Only Chris had the wine from what we saw at the scene. Maybe she just had a little bit from Chris.
The amount indicated in the report shows much more than that, officer.
We definitely didn't find any evidence in the house that suggests they've been drinking anything else before that. Maybe they gone out that night and had drinks somewhere else as well?
Good point. Where could they have gone? We should look into that. Well, what do you think? What do you think, Dr. Martinez? Well, there's not much to conclude from this other than what I've already discussed.
Someone shot Diane from close range. The wound matches the rounds and the gun found at the crime scene. There are signs showing physical trauma from her past, but nothing suggests there was any physical abuse on that day or in recent months. Let's take a look at Chris now, Doctor. Of course.
Maybe, cuzzy.
And one more thing.
Why does this like little scene exist? It's so random. It's like, let's turn on the light and like cutscene. What? I can't let you do this alone, detective. You need my expertise.
Well, actually,
Doctor, shall we begin?
of course. The victim is Christopher Green, age 26. My nose is itching uncontrollably. Examination of the victim's right hand shows clear traces of gunshot residue.
I knew it.
Here we can clearly see a hard contact wound on the head, caused by firing a handgun. As you can see, there's a small stellate-shaped hole on the right side of the head, on the temple. The skin around this is black and seared, residue from the gun, and abrasion from overstretching of the skin. This is the entry wound. On his left, we can see a bigger, irregular wound and secondary fractures of the skull. This is the exit wound. A large part of the ear is also missing. Chris's toxicology report shows alcohol content in the system.
He did have that glass of wine on the table.
The amount indicates much more than just a glass, officer. Probably when they'd gone out earlier that night.
If they did, yes.
What do you think, Dr. Martinez? I keep doing it wrong. What do you think, Dr. Martinez? The trauma to the brain caused by the bullet and the subsequent blood loss were the cause of death. The gunshot residue strongly suggests that Chris was the one to fire the gun. There's no evidence of another person physically forcing him to do this either. No physical marks on Chris suggest any sort of struggle. He shot himself. It's definitely suicide.
I knew it, of course. Ha!
Honestly, it could have been Chris that shot Diane. It could have been someone else too. It's hard to say from just these results.
Meh, it's pretty simple. They probably just had another one of their arguments on the night out. Alcohol didn't help either. Chris was too drunk. He poured himself a glass at home.
There were 2 glasses. Doesn't really fit your narrative, does it?
Whatever, maybe he was trying to make up to her. Anyways, he poured himself a drink as they continued arguing, and she went upstairs to change. In a fit of drunkenness and rage, he grabbed his gun, maybe just to scare her. But when she came downstairs again, he'd had enough. Before she could say anything, he shot her. He didn't realize what he'd done in his drunken state and shot himself. That's it.
Ryan, please.
Doctor, if that's the case, wouldn't there be Diane's blood on Chris from backspatter? Backspatter? I think it's supposed to be splatter? Splatter?
Not necessarily. Backspatter depends on a few different conditions. The velocity of the rounds and the region of the wound are 2 of them.
As expected. Anyway, I should get going. Got some important work to finish.
We should be heading back too, Detective.
Go on ahead, I'll catch up. I wanted to talk to Dr. Martinez about something.
All right then, see you soon.
Yes, Detective, what is it?
I've recently been having bad dreams, and when I wake up, I can't move my body for a few seconds. It's like I'm awake. I'm sure I am, but I can't do anything. I can't move or speak, and I see things. Terrifying things. I haven't slept properly in days due to this.
Well, Detective, what you're suffering from is called sleep paralysis. It is completely harmless.
Seriously?
As the name suggests, your body is paralyzed and asleep, even when your mind is awake. Often people witness visual or oral hallucinations as well. There is nothing to worry about in regard to the paralysis itself, apart from it being a completely terrifying experience.
Gee, thanks.
It might be a symptom of another issue, though. When did this start?
On my first night here in Pineview.
Is anything stressing you out? The case, maybe?
It's nothing worse than what I've seen before. I don't think it's stress exactly.
It might not be the case then. Try to identify what it could be and try dealing with it. I could prescribe you some sleep medicines, but I really wouldn't want you to become dependent on them. It'd be better for you to just try and relax. Talk about anything that may be bothering you, if you made any friends here. I'll consider it. Alright, I'll think about it. Whatever it is, it only gets worse if you sweep it under the rug. Remember, Detective, anything driven underground thrives, and then it festers. So I hope you do follow my advice. I'm always here if you need me. Talk to me anytime.
A posture check. Sounds good. Oops. Alright, what do we have next? Everybody do a little stretch. Fix your spine. Ooh, ooh. You're going to lay back down? Yeah, absolutely, Texas. You stay strong, friend. Hang in there. And we believe in you, buddy. You're going to come out stronger. Care about you, man. You may be one of our newer people that we've met and talked to, but I care about you, man. So hope you get through everything and feel better. Hope you feel better tomorrow, Texas. Later today. You got this, Texas. Alright, what do we have next?
Detective, I wanted to talk to you about something.
Yeah?
Officer Watts, it's his birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday to him? And? And?
I thought we could all go out and celebrate it.
We don't have the time. We don't really have the time.
Of course we do. It's after work hours anyway. We all need a break, too. Poor Ryan barely gets out much either since he's had his first child. I've been planning to break him out of his dreadfully boring routine for a while now.
What about his family?
He'll spend most of the day after work with them. We'll only take him out later.
What will I talk to him about? I don't like him. He wouldn't even want me there. He wouldn't even want me there.
Of course he would. Don't worry, he'll appreciate the company. So you'll be there, right?
Do I even have a choice?
No, you don't. That's settled then. Cool. I'm excited. Looks like that's it for today.
Alright, I'll see you tomorrow, Blunt.
Good night, Detective.
I hope it is. Alright, we're back on the streets. People aren't very talkative at night. Now it starts raining all of a sudden? I can't remember the voice I used for this guy at all. Hey, detective! I need your help again. There's this song I'm having trouble with. It goes, caught in the safety net, meant to break my fall, killed by certainty, now that I know it all. Mysteries of these cold, dark nights lost, rising sun of reason. You fell asleep on your Justice League pillow? Rip. Rising sun of reason tends to exhaust. Rising sun of reason melts the frost. Rising sun of reason comes at a cost. Rising rise of season signals it's time for coffee and toast. Rising suns of reason melts the frost? That's beautiful! It makes so much sense in so many ways. Thanks, Detective. I'll use this one the way it is. I'm glad I could help. So when do I get to hear these? Oh, there's a lot to be done yet. A lot. Not for a month, at least. Maybe even 2. Oh, I may not be here that long. Then you'll just have to come back if you want to have a listen, eh? Listening to Jason music. Sounds disgusting.
Hello, Mr. Stone.
Sleep well last night?
Yeah, the bath helped. I told you it would, didn't I? I'm quite busy today. Tomorrow's my husband's birthday. Got a lot of preparations to do for his special day.
Well, I'll leave you to it then. Give my best wishes to him.
See you around.
Says A more than Canadians. I could see that. Oh. I can't change clothes? Man. Oh, that's creative. I like that. Hi, you reached Abigail and Michael. We're not home right now, so please leave your message, name, and number after the beep. Bye. Hey, it's alright, I'm here now. I really am. I'm happy you let me back. When will you come with me? For good. I shouldn't just leave or give up. You shouldn't, but you know there's nothing there for you anymore, don't you? Think about it. I'll be waiting. Oh. My back. My back, says Spider-Man. I feel absolutely terrible. Oh, man. Downpour achievement unlocked. So that was the end of Chapter 3. I feel like this is the perfect day to actually get dressed for stress. Would it be more compelling with a different animation style? It's possible, Ghost. It's possible. Very possible. Alright, friends. Well, I think we are going to go ahead and call it there tonight. I'm afraid that we may only have like an hour left in the game, so it may end up being a really short stream tomorrow. But we'll keep. We'll see how it goes. So I think the game's only supposed to be like 4.5 hours, so probably 5 for us. So maybe we got an hour and a half or so. Hopefully there's more than 3 chapters. I hope it's not just like an immediate end or something. That'd be really sad. But consider there's 16 achievements. Maybe there's like maybe like 3 or 4 endings. So maybe there are more chapters. Maybe there's like 4 or 5 chapters. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that I'm enjoying the game overall. Definitely enjoying the game overall. How's everybody feeling about it? You like the game? You think it should just be a one and done? You want to see how it ends? Yeah, definitely hard to convey emotion whenever you just don't have faces, right? Faces are so important for emotion, for sure.
I'll try and make...
So yeah, that's a fair point. Alright, who are we going to share our Twitch love with tonight? Who are we going to share our Twitch love with tonight? You know what, let's go give a little love to DJ Spree. We haven't been over that way in a while. Let's go share a little love that way. Slowly by Jason made you sad? Oh, that's not good. Pretty decent compared to other games, so you want to ride it out? Okay, well, I'm glad you like it, Ghost. See, I would say that Lake was probably overall more appealing to me, although I definitely see it how it was less engaging for sure. But I enjoyed like just the structure of that game a lot. Although the story was definitely very, very not deep, very not shallow. That's not the word I want to use. Just a very singular story. I still stand by probably the best story game we played recently, and that was Haven. I have really fond memories of Haven. I really enjoyed that game. I hope they release some DLC or something for that one, because I'd like to go back and play that more. That game was really good. Really good game. This one's good, though. This one's good. Rainswept is definitely interesting. So again, shout out to the Indie Game Collective for getting me set up with that game. Developers, thanks for making a good game.
I mean, yes, Ghost. That was an aspect that was cool about it. I like that it wasn't afraid to show, like, you know, the naughty parts of relationships and stuff. So I like that about it. I did. Yeah, exactly. All right, friends, stay wholesome. I'll see you tomorrow for more indie nights, and hope you get to make it back out. Stay wholesome, friends.